Right then, guys, let's get ready for today's stream. We are following up with yesterday's. And what are we up to right now? Let's see. So we have a extremely light mission over here. We're gonna wait for the enemy readiness to go down to vulnerable. Smash and grab over here. That's still stewing for a little bit longer. Did we finish a Liberation 2? I think so.
If you ask me, these Templars are just as crazy as my brother. What is it about psionic energy?
We're waiting for Liberation 3 to show up, so we have to keep scanning there. And I guess that's it.
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek
here.
out new means of replenishing our resources.
Facility of some sort. I should probably build a research and development building at some point. Maybe I'll build it over here. It does feel kind of weird building the research development over here rather than here, because if I build it here, I get access to like 3 facilities. But if I build it here, I only get access to 2 facilities. Although the main thing about the research and development is that you get 4 gremlins out of it. So 2 for here, 2 for here. That's really the maximum you can get anyways. The only issue is that with the research and development here, I'm only digging out like 2 spots, whereas if I put it over here earlier, then I would have been able to use those gremlins to dig out like 3 spots. Welcome back, Marvin. So the question is, do I wait until... Well, at this point, since I'm digging out this spot, when I put my research and development here finally, we're still only digging out 2 spots. If we want to get maximum, quote, efficiency with digging using the
I don't
research
know
and
where
development,
people are getting those
building,
damn Advent
want to, like,
burgers.
build it over
But
here.
if I find another
That way I can dig
rapper
out 3
stuffed
spots.
under one of these command consoles, there's gonna be hell to
But I'm
pay.
already planning on digging out this spot anyways. Maybe I do build the research and development down here, that way I can just have the spot dug out really quickly. And then I'll just throw down like a power facility here, something else down here. That's not the worst idea. I'll consider that. Okay then. For now, I guess we just keep on scanning. It's down to vulnerable, extremely light. We can get a scientist really early. No reason to wait the extra 5 days. It's just 5 days without the scientist or these soldiers back at base. Let's do it. First mission of the stream. How's it going, Toki? I adjusted my microphone position again. Do I sound too quiet? If I do, I'll move it again. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put out the Discord announcement. Okay then, sounds good to me. Alright, that's good to hear. How's it going, Kawanga? Welcome back, sir. Maybe we'll pop open a YouTube playable while we're waiting here. Okay, the Divine Co game was actually quite fun. That's a game that I'll consider giving a second go. I think we'll give this one a second go. The Snake game was pretty fun too. Maybe I'll play that one next stream. Pearl Slash. Oh, I thought this would blow up the other guy up there. It's you! Okay then.
And
That's
grounded.
a win.
Lock down the area.
Alright, let's
Eliminate
get ready
all
for our first
hostile
mission of
contacts.
today's stream.
Secure the VIP.
How's it going, Alex? Welcome back.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint by using
Medic
explosives.
1-5, we have a confirmed location for the
Explosives.
VIP. Move to
You
rendezvous.
may want
Eliminate
to
all
instruct
hostile
your men
contacts.
to exercise restraint by using explosives. Explosives.
Portamento squadrativo.
Explosives. Commander.
So this is one of those more standard maps where the evac zone is right behind the objective. I'm very happy it's not one of those missions where like the evac zone is like all the way back here. We've got to run up here, rescue the guys, and run all the way back. Those ones are such a pain. Apologies for the sniffles. Allergies are still
We
kind of
must
here.
keep moving.
Come on, this
Now,
is
I
my
had the
game.
weirdest dream last night where, how did... It's one of those dreams where it's like, I kind of remember it, but my brain still kind of forgot it. And I don't have dreams too often, so it was just one of those things that where it's like, oh, that's weird. But basically, I was supposed to go do this errand for my dad back when I was like younger. This would probably be like my age in college maybe. And basically I got into a car crash, and it was because like I had to stop the car and then someone hit me from behind. So theoretically that I should be fine, but during like the time I was in the court, the old ladies in there didn't like me or something. And they were just like, that driver behind him did nothing wrong. And I was just like, wait, what? And my brain was just like making this really weird story about how there was like this super big amount of favoritism towards this other driver. And then eventually I woke up. Oh yeah, and there was another part to the dream where it's like on the way to the court, I got lost. So I stopped by at this really cool mall that had like all these cool stores and stuff. And I was like, whoa, I gotta bring my girlfriend here sometime. This is a really cool mall. Because we were always looking for new places to explore and stuff. And yeah, that was my dream. The store had like all sorts of cool things in it. It had like Toys R Us, even though you never see Toys R Us's in malls and stuff in the States.
On my way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How's it going, Canoodler? Welcome back. I was telling a fun story about the dream that I had last night. Okay, I think we just end our turn here. I don't actually mind getting discovered by these guys, so I might actually stand out in the open against them. No, actually, I want to Shadow Strike with this person, so I won't do that.
気持ちいい
Far beyond the light's reach.
Coming in from the side somewhere. I don't see them, but they're somewhere up here, I think. Since there's another pod up there, I gotta make sure I'm a little bit careful with how I position my seer. I'm gonna place you back down here,
1,
perhaps?
2, 3, 4.
And then we're gonna take the big iron shot with Shadow Strike. Try to see if we can one-shot something. Thinking about one-shotting the guy that's furthest from us, so maybe that biotrooper down there.
乗ってきた
Great shot.
答えます
Oh, he's smart. He's hanging out up here, forcing us to accidentally activate those guys. Clever fellow. How do I take care of that medic? How about this? I'll come down to here, activate our one for all, then do our swap-a-ronies with this guy. Bring the super a little bit closer to And yep, that does not activate anything else, and I can nice and safely kill this guy back here. We'll start off with a Rishi Slash. Yeah, start off with a Rishi Slash. Then I guess you can finish this guy off here with the knife. One knife. Two knife. There we go, target destroyed. And then after that, I'm gonna move you over to here. And chuck a grenade on top of this fellow. Hopefully that'll destroy his floor, although floors are kind of hard to destroy. Yeah, it's kind of hard to destroy that. We got him exposed though, and we got him wounded, so most likely he'll just move and medkit, hopefully. Meanwhile, Rishi can shield up, I guess. Yeah, I'll shield up.
Get it?
How's it going, Diesel? Ooh, Pathfinder and Hunter. Two very heavily armored units right off the bat. Ouch, even she gets to shoot us. And the drone, hello. I think that'll help with this a bit. Okay. We have a drone that we need to deal with. This person also got shot for max damage by the Pathfinder. Now, if you're not standing in cover, you get to have bonus damage against this guy. I'm curious if that counts as, like, I literally can't be standing next to cover, or as long as I'm flanked, that counts as cover. I'm not sure how this works, and I kind of want to know, so I'm going to find out right now. It does seem to be giving me the +5 damage. Or no, maybe not. How does it work? I have to... Okay, I guess I can't be standing in cover even if I'm flanked by the enemy. That's probably what that means. Meanwhile, let's figure out how we're gonna take care of everything else. We've got this soldier over here. They can throw some knives for us. We can run and slice with you, although I kind of want to save that run and slice for this guy down there. I probably won't be using that. I know there's an medic somewhere around here that needs to be dealt with, though. Let's just start by shooting this guy. Bye. Now that that guy's dead, we just gotta figure out how to take care of this guy down here. I do get a Volt if I want to get a little bit of chip damage off against that guy. I kind of do, so let's just go for the Volt here. A little bit of damage, working towards his death eventually. Then after that, we go for the chop. A little bit more damage, not too shabby.
Every creature has a weakness.
And then after that, we're just gonna toss a knife on this guy and hope that it dies. Damn it. Alright, somebody's getting stunned probably, unfortunately.
Roger that.
Unless we get lucky and land the 73. Nice shot. Alright, we do land it.
Where's my replay?
Builds up for Rishi. Let's see what the enemies do. This guy's just gonna medkit himself. Sounds good. Probably a smoke grenade on his Pathfinder friend. Okay, he'll be a little bit tough to kill because of that. Build up on the fella. Okay. Worst case, we just wait until our teleport comes back up, and then we just swap places with him, then he'll just die. Really badly want to kill this guy though. See if we can get him with this little combo. One knife, followed by a shot right there. Oh, he's still alive!
Troppo poco centrale.
Well, this guy's a tough one. I could medkit. I also have a grenade to use against him. I guess I'll use the grenade. It'd be fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
Grenade right there.
3,
Pathfinder
4.
should be dead. All that's left is Mr. Medic. Mr. Medic. I unfortunately can't flank you through here because there's a wall. I can reach for a chop though. I guess I go for the chop. There is still one more group of enemies out there, so that's something we gotta keep in mind. Also, this guy will probably use disabling shot against you. If we manage to kill you this round. But damage ratio, not bad. Build up. All that's left is to deal with Mr. Medic. How do I deal with that medic down there? I could run out into the open and try to shoot him, but that's through smoke and cover, so most likely that's not gonna happen.
1, 2, 3,
We'll just sit here and
4.
overwatch,
いい演奏だったな。
and I do kind of want that loot.
Come on, double time.
Nice flamethrower
Oh, we
pickup.
got this one.
That's going anti-ethic. Alright, he does have that stun ability. But no problems. I'm pretty certain we can end this right now.
Si può fare.
Bye. Bye.
Ti va bene che non mi fanno combattere a mani nude delle munizioni.
Alright, nice work. The door is right here. We hack this guy out from here, and we can just walk straight out. Sounds pretty good.
1, 2,
There is
3,
one more group
4.
out there, though, so we just have to be careful about them walking into us. I definitely should be setting up a med kit for
せーの。
Annie over here.
一緒に盛り上がってこう。
Can't stop this.
Okay, then. She is no longer stunned, that's good. Open, nothing. Who's got the best hack stat here? 72 hack stat on Canoodler, so I guess Canoodler is gonna be the one to go for the hack.
On my way.
Just checking the side of the room to make sure there's nothing out there. Park Canoodler right up there. Somewhere out there, there's a group of enemies. I'm still kind of nervous about just running in here without double-sided cover for this soldier who's
1, 2,
already
3,
lost
4.
their armor.
Let nothing mar your path.
気持ちいい。
They can either walk in through this door or up
いい
there.
演奏だったな。
Nemici multipli in arrivo.
Horseman's there.
Perché non sto sparando a niente? Cerco un modo per entrare.
I could try for the large alloy cache. I kinda do want to try for it. Greed? No greed. Always greed, kid. Always greed. Yay! OMG, Commander remembered Volt. Ever since that last stream where the survived and killed someone, it's been hammered in my mind that I can use Volt first before chopping.
Let's go.
And I'm still so sniffly right now, I don't know why. I was fine this morning when I woke up. You guys get to listen to me blowing my nose. Okay, we'll have the scientist sitting here, and we'll have Reed sit right there. I want you in the double-sided
1, 2,
cover, so I'm
3,
gonna have you
4.
sitting over here, and she's just gonna move
Our
up.
way is made clear.
I'm on it.
いい演奏だったな。いい演奏だったな。見られてる。
Also, how's it going, Rishi? In case I didn't say hi earlier. God damn it, I'm late. No, you're actually not that late. This is still the first mission of the stream. Hello. Okay, so this is what was originally on the map. The guys that just dropped in are probably somewhere out back here or up there. I don't know which way they're at though. So we have to figure that out. If I can get right behind here, that is a flank against both of these guys with Smog. I'm gonna take the 100% shot. It's right there. It's available. Yeah, see, this is why I don't use the basic sniper anymore. Even on a crit, it can fail to kill the Advent troopers. It's kind of like, damn, bro. That sucks. VIP can almost get out. I'm gonna throw the VIP down into this double-sided cover over here. Does that activate the other group? Oh, they're on top of us. Hi. Interesting, they're on top of us. Okay, well, we got you over here. You can shoot this guy in the face.
I'm on it.
Don't put up the shield while you're next to them, otherwise... Oh no, he still gets the half cover bonus against me. Wait, is that how it works? Oh, you count as a shield even if I don't activate one for all. Interesting. Alright, this probably won't kill him, unfortunately. Someone also needs to take that killing blow. Maybe that'll be your job. I kind of don't want you in half cover versus the Pathfinder Hunter. I don't think I have much choice. If I sit here, there's a chance that I miss him. I kind of don't want to waste any of my actions right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, Danny, get this guy for us. You can use your bullpup, that way we save up ammo on the big guy. Shouldn't matter too much here. Rishi doesn't have a kill on anything, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put Rishi out here in the open so that you can absorb one hit from the Pathfinder. Okay, target destroyed.
Eradicated.
Healed up. And then after that, Canoodler can actually take care of this guy. However, Canoodler can't get cover. So I would like to position Canoodler in a way so that this guy can't shoot Canoodler, but can shoot Rishi. I think from here is probably the best position that we can think of. Let's go with that. One stab to the back, followed by another shot to the face. Nice work. Alright, he does get the shot against me.
A soldier's life.
He sees Rishi. She doesn't give a fuck. Oh gosh, there's a surveillance drone. No! The most powerful enemy in the entire game. Alright, VIP, I need you to walk out of here right now so you don't get accidentally shot to death by that guy with the sniper rifle. VIP is out. Then all that's left is to figure out how to kill everything else on the map. We also don't have to kill everything else on the map. We could just sit here and... You can evac, right? I can't evac with Canoodler, unfortunately, because Canoodler is getting zone controlled a little bit too harshly. Here's what we can do, though.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pathfinder, why don't you come all the way back over here? And now we can kill this guy at our leisure. Let's do that. One zap against this guy. Followed by maybe a grenade on the drone.
Sulfur in the air.
Excellent work. And then shotgun. Ooh, we don't have a shotgun. Don't have a shotgun anymore. We have the big iron. That's all we need. One big iron to the face. That's the big damage that we were looking for. There we go, and finally some MOV over here. 79%. Try to get a little bit more distance and try to get away from that zone of control. I don't think you were already at range of it, yeah. Alright, take the 79. I could also grenade, but I think the grenade has a slightly lower chance of rolling damage needed to kill it.
Diamo il via alle danze.
Don't stun someone.
Prendi qua.
Don't live. I should have just grenaded so I could double grenade actually. Got it anyways. No loot for us, unfortunately.
Corro.
This way, if you can.
Alright guys, time to go home. Fun mission.
1, 2, 3, 4.
An excellent mission to start off today's stream.
Ecco la cavalleria.
Yes, sir!
And there we go, that's a mission accomplished. How's it going, fated to fail?
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Started my Requiem Beyond Legendary only base game specialist run. Wish me luck. Wait. Base game specialist run. What do you mean by specialist run? Because when I hear the word specialist, I think of the class. So I'm just like, wait, specialist run? You're only using specialist? But I'm pretty sure that's not what you meant by that. Commander is already smarter than he was last attempt. Soon he'll be unstoppable. That's right, guys. We're increasing our IQ 1 digit at a time. We have already reached 2-digit IQ. That's how unstoppable I am.
Commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world.
Okay guys, imagine there was a human being that had only 1 IQ, but every time he plays a campaign of Beyond Legendary, he gains 1 IQ. How many campaigns before he actually wins the game? Okay, 200. But you're saying the range between the 120 IQ all the way to the 200 IQ, that entire range, he has to keep playing campaigns in there to win. I guess it depends on whether or not they've played... Well, no. I think whether or not they've played XCOM before probably doesn't matter if you have 1 IQ at that time, because you probably won't remember anything. We'll find out soon enough. You can just really feel the support and report coming out of Twitch chat right now. I kind of want to take Astral John so you can have better positioning with the pistol, but the Guts of Steel is quite nice. The other thing is, I haven't been brave enough to stand out in the open with the soldier. I don't know, this isn't the kind of soldier where I'd feel comfortable just sitting them out in the open and letting them get shot in the face. They don't exactly ring, like, the bells when it comes to, oh yeah, it's fine to let the soldier stand out in the open. Like, 5 HP is a decent amount, but it's not like a really high amount. You really only take advantage of that when you're desperate to kill a boss, I feel. Another possibility is I stand them out in the open, kill something, then run like a shield unit in front of them. That's not a bad idea either. I wonder how much this +2 damage will matter. The other option is I could take suppression if I want you to do something other than use your big iron. I can also give you astral jaunt so you have a better positioning capabilities. Maybe astral jaunt is the way to go. I'm gonna take this one. And we'll see how that plays out on the soldier. Time shift is an excellent pickup for the teleport set. And finally, Mr. Canoodler. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with you back in base. I believe this is our second scientist, and we also got 20 alloys. Not bad. By the way, Ronar's rant about specialists was randomly served to me by YouTube algorithm today. Coincidence? Guts of Steel, Obelisk, Run and Gun, Implacable is the way. I was thinking of doing that, but I really like teleport ability, so I just wanted them to have it. Also, depending on how good that teleport ability is, we might be able to use that in covert actions.
Metal. This ship isn't all that different from the old base.
Or a shield until for Seer. Wait, Seers can hold shields? By the way, fail to ignore this. Your game sound compared to your voice is like 1-to-1, so whenever anything somewhat loud happens in game, it's hard to hear you. Okay, that's good to know. I always appreciate feedback like that. Here, I can either move the microphone closer to my mouth like this, which will probably make me a lot louder. Hopefully that doesn't get too loud though. If that's too loud, then I can also lower the in-game sounds audio. Which one do you prefer? Which one does everyone prefer, actually? 7. I think we can upgrade this and start doing officers, maybe. To be honest, there's so much variability in luck and viability of runs that it could take well beyond the required IQ to get a successful run. Hey, maybe. Oh right, we picked up an executioner last time. Let's take a look at this guy. Okay, fairly average soldier. So the Executioner class, I haven't really played a lot with it. It's kind of like the mop-up class, which is a little bit tough in Beyond Legendary because things are really difficult. Actually, no, maybe you shoot a bunch of enemies and they're all low because they got bonus HP from Tedster, and then you use this guy to mop up. This guy could actually have some relevance ending. I'll give this guy a go, for sure. Executioners excel at efficiently tidying up the aftermath of a grueling conflict. They possess the skills to swiftly dispatch a weakened foe through precise slicing or shooting, and they can also neutralize significant threats by applying a potent toxin. I tried keeping the microphone a little bit further from my mouth because of my allergies, so I didn't want you guys to like hear really loud sniffles though. If that gets annoying, just let me know. Run and slice, intent to murder, serial killer, bloody knuckles, thousands to go. Let's see what other perks they have down here, and then we'll decide what we want to do with that. They do learn slam fire, but it's with the SMG. Master Brawler. Let's read these again. A non-turn ending shot that poisons and disorients an enemy can only be used once per turn. Costs 2 ammo. An expanded magazine on their SMG wouldn't hurt. It allows them to shoot twice without having to reload. Guillotine. Dash to a target and melee them. If lethal, you will refund the actions spent. Shoot the target. If lethal, you will refund the actions spent. This class wants a lot of base damage. You really, really want high base damage to get guaranteed kills with the SMG. Is the SMG the only weapon type they can hold? Seems like it. Can't even hold like the Marauder rifle or anything else. You also get access to Knife Fighter. I think this is the perk that best helps with their goal. They're not one-shotting anything from full HP, so they need support to actually get the one-shot going. And once they get that support, they deal +1 damage, which I said they need base damage to guarantee kills. And it also ignores dodge, which is incredibly good. Ignoring dodge is really, really good for guaranteeing kills, so I think this is pretty much the perk that we're going to be taking on this guy. Primary weapon deals bonus damage and has armor piercing. Reduce cooldown. More damage and armor piercing. These two are quite good. This technically synergizes with Guillotine and that other thing, because there's a cooldown on these, I believe, right? This has a 5-turn cooldown. I don't know if this has a cooldown. I'm pretty sure this has a cooldown, though. So Dervish, you're naturally trying to get kills, and if you get kills, you get reduced cooldown. That actually works out with this. Shadow Step is probably going to be very important. Lightning Reflexes is good too. In my opinion, Lightning Reflexes is better early on because you can actually burn the Overwatches, but I think later on this is a little bit better because the enemies actually get enough accuracy and there's probably enough Overwatches to actually hit this guy while he's trying to run it. But one of those two should be good. Lock and load. Whirlwind is the safe one, I think. This one allows you to run in, kill something, and get the safety. Lethal Injection will now conceal you on kill. Interesting. This is probably really good for this type of build. Piercing all armor with your knife is also really good. Untouchable is very interesting too. It's a matter of whether or not you want support with killing your enemies, or if you want more utility outside of killing your enemies. If you're confident that you can pick up kills, then this is the better choice. But if not, then you should be picking one of these. Thousands to go. After killing an enemy, you get a bonus action. Execute and Guillotine have 2-turn reduced cooldowns. Bloody Knuckle for killing things. Butcher, Run and Slice. And to Murder. Eight-turn cooldown, jeez. How would I make use of Intent to Murder? The SMG automatically ends your turn if you shoot with it. So if you're going to be doing something with this person using the Intent to Murder perk, you should probably be doing it with the regular combat knife. And so with this, you'll have 4 action points, 1 action to move next to the enemies, then you'll get 2 actions to stab, and then a 3rd action to guillotine. And then you can immediately get points back to move back to safety. That's actually kind of interesting. I actually wouldn't mind trying something like this out. This also gives you the capability to kill a boss unit, which is quite rare. They're meant to be cleanup crew, not one-shotting things, it's true. Although having units be self-sufficient and capable of removing enemies is a pretty big deal, especially in Beyond Legendary. It's very rare and very difficult to set that up, but units that are capable of one-shotting things are in incredibly high demand. Let's take a look at what other things they can get on bottom row, and then we'll decide on a build that we could try out. Hit and Run's not a bad one. Hit and Run rapid fire with the SMG could be quite interesting if you have access to things like Butcher and, I don't know, Professional Killer, I guess. You've got pretty high combat intelligence, so we can afford to reroll for something interesting. Concentration is great for the knife build if you want to go for that versus the Chosen. Profile, Disarming Strike. These types of blade abilities work pretty well with Run and Slice if you want to go for that. Oh, interesting. This guy does learn Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike and Cold Case, I guess. You could just do a stealth build with Shadow Strike Cold Case. That's like playing the worst version of that other assassin unit. How do I feel about this person? As a stealth unit, maybe? Allows you to use your SMG from a distance, so there's that. Okay, if I were to do a Shadow Strike build, I think it would be... I think I always pick Blood Trail over here. But if I were to do a Shadow Strike build, maybe something like Professional Killer, either Phantom or one of the Overwatch Negators, Cold Case, maybe Overkill.
You've done a
Maybe
hell of a
Thousands to
job
Kill.
keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
If there's 2 weak enemies out there, you can use Shadow Strike to execute one of them, and once you're revealed, use Cold Case to kill the other one. And you can retain concealment. There's a little bit of skill element required in setting these up, though. Disabling Slash can be found here. Ooh, Disabling Slash is really, really good. I think if I ever got Disabling Slash on this guy's XCOM row, I would always use it with Run and Slice. We could always do a Run and Slice build if we want. I think the best way to build the Executioner is in a way where in the late game they're able to set up solo kills. So things like Run and Slice into a stab into like a guillotine is probably a good type of setup to have. Shadowborn, Fade, Close Encounters. Anatomy is great for this soldier because this armor piercing and crit chance applies to both the SMG as well as their combat knife. That's a really good one. If I were to look for damaging perks, that's one of the ones I'd be really happy to see. Attack any enemy within movement range with your combat knife. If you hit, make a free second combat knife attack. This is quite interesting. Implacable, Steadfast. I think Implacable works really well with this type of build. How would Run and Slice work? I would use Run and Slice. This ends turn most likely. So I would have to use this in combination with what? I think that's really good with Bloody Knuckles, because multi-hit plus 3 damage means you're getting plus 6 damage. I guess we would have to take like this stuff if we were to do that way. Yeah, something like this bottom row here. I could go Run and Slice. I could also take Intent to Murder. That could also be a fun way to play it. If we activate Intent to Murder, guillotine something, and then like get within position to start stabbing a different enemy, you can get a lot of stabs off with your knife. That could actually be really fun. I can't imagine there are too many more classes that are powerful enough to be non-GTS-able, though it would add to the roguelike nature of it. There's actually quite a few. I don't actually know how many there are, but when I first started playing the game, the ones that I knew of the most was the Storm Rider and the Warden class. Then I eventually found out that there was so much more other stuff, like there was a Blade Dancer, apparently the Ninja is getting made into a non-GTS class, the Hell Knight, there was the Heretic, I think the Bishop might be non-GTS-able, I'm not sure. That's like already 6 or 7 that I've listed. Okay, if I want to go Slice and Dice, that's one possibility. I kind of want to lean into their execution mechanics though, because that's kind of how this class is meant to be played. Shadow Melt. If I were to lean into the execution mechanics, how would that work? Shadow Strike is a great way to set that up. Ooh, you get hidden reserves. I might play with that, actually. Hidden reserves and intent to murder is actually a really good combo. Once per mission as a free action, set all your cooldowns on abilities back to 0. Imagine just doing intent to murder twice in a row. Wait, that sounds like fun. I'm gonna go with this. Disabling Slash is really good with this too. Disabling Slash with hidden reserves means you just get stuns twice in a row. $30 plus 35. That's quite a few points to spend, but these are a really good combo, so I'd be willing to spend the points on that. Okay, so if I were to do some sort of intent to murder build, how would I do it? How do I make use of 4 actions? Well, SMG automatically ends your turn, so we'd most likely have to lean into knives if we were to make use of intent to kill. So I guess that would be something like Bloody Knuckles, maybe Cutthroat. Untouchable is fine too, if you want to have some form of survival, although with Whirlwind it shouldn't matter too much. Either Lightning Reflexes or Shadow Step. I don't remember if some of the endgame stuff could ignore Lightning Reflexes, so you kind of wanted to have Shadow Step. One of those two. And then finally, I guess in this case we'll go for Keen Edge. We're already ignoring armor with Cutthroat, so Keen Edge is mostly for the damage bonus. Plus 3 damage by endgame is still quite strong though. Not something that we should look down on. The other option is to take Dervish so I can reset hidden reserves a little bit sooner. What's the cooldown on that? Oh, it's once per mission. Okay. Once per mission. We can either take Dervish to reset Guillotine as well as Execute, or we can just take Keen Edge for the maximum killing. Maximum killing or cooldown? A good question. Any class that have been touched by mythical powers in its description feels too cheesy to be GTS-able. Is that actually the distinction? If it says it has magical powers, then it won't be GTS-able? Okay, I think I'm happy with this build for now. We'll start off with this, and then, honestly, this is a really good build to have Run and Slice on, though. Run and Slice is really good with this build. You get to reset this so much. 2-turn cooldown, 3-turn cooldown, 2-turn cooldown. Yeah, if you take both of these, you can actually just repeatedly reset Run and Slice. Kinda tempting to have that. Being able to double knife is really, really powerful. But I really badly want to use hidden reserves and intent to murder. There's something really fun about just being able to stand next to an enemy and just stab them a bajillion times. Man, if only this wasn't competing with intent to murder. This is a good, this is a very difficult choice to make. I kinda like their Master Sergeant row. We'll play with intent to murder because it's unique. A lot of other classes get Run and Slice, but not this one. I feel like I should make use of the things that we don't really see too often. Alright, Pradle Mox. That's gonna be your build. Now, this agent, I am planning on making you into a stealther. Was there anything cool that I wanted to play with in the past? I think there was Interrogator. That's the one that I remember the most. What else would I want to play with you? Nothing else that I remember too much. You do get Shank Redemption. Gun, cutthroat, preservation. I am planning on making you into a full stealth guy. So something like that other perk would have been nice. Steadfast is good. Means I don't have to put a mind shield on you. Combat fitness, ambush, attack senses, field medic. Scrounger is nice. For a guy that's supposed to be sitting in stealth, being able to use a lot of medkits and just scrounge things is pretty solid. In fact, I might go for that. Take both of these and maybe attack senses and keep you alive. That's pretty solid, I would say. The other option is to take Interrogator, so you can just repeatedly skulljack things. I think I'll roll with this one. Nice and simple, nothing super complicated. In terms of builds, we would probably be
Shen
taking
for wanting to keep an eye on tying it. But at this point, we need all the help we can
Phantom, Lacerate, so I can reset, run, and slice if I ever need to. Lightfoot for the stealthiness, and probably Shadow Melt so you can get back into stealth, but Hamstring is really good also. I'm going to keep both of those marked. Hamstring is good when Chosen are alive. I would actually prefer to take Hamstring just to attack the Chosen with it. Minus 30 aim on like the Chosen Hunter, followed by like another aim debuff, will pretty much cripple him forever. If you look at this, minus 30 aim, like let's say the Chosen Hunter has 100 aim, right? Minus 30 aim brings him back down to 70. That's like a Advent Sentry aim. Then you hit him with like something else that lowers his accuracy permanently again, and you've got him down to like 40, 50 aim. His shots are going to be pretty bad once you set that all up. Not a bad idea to have something like this to try to cripple the Chosen. I think running Bullseye with Hamstring is a really powerful combo. For example, I think Sectopods have like, what, 75 aim, 80 aim or something? You hit them with two of those types of abilities and they've got like 30 aim. They can't hit jack shit. And then you can ignore the Sectopod and fight everything else on the map. Okay, that's that. Let's keep on going. Oh, in fact, do I want to start officer training right now? I could start officer training right now.
Guerrilla Tactics School facility upgraded.
Assorted loot.
The elders know all
What if there were a way to
insidious Templars?
give a GTS option to give the rookie a random promotion roll rather than making them into a specific class that would help keep them late game promotions less monotonous? Honestly, I'd say that would be fair. It depends on whether or not the modders would be willing to put that in. Rishi says that's an option, though that requires some invasive changes potentially. I'd say that's not like unfair at all, because sometimes like you'd be willing to take the random promotion because you don't know what you want to do with that soldier, but you want like the chance to get some of the better classes, but you just don't want to have to take them on missions. You could also say it's a balance thing where it's like whether or not you get the unique classes comes from the early game. After that point, you won't get any more of them. You could also like make them scarce. I think it depends on how the modders want to balance it in that sense. Does it want to feel like really unique when you roll a Storm Rider or a Blade Dancer? Or do you want it to be something where it's like everyone can eventually get it if they want to like just try to roll for it type thing? Strength in here has risen up to 3. Gotta look for our Liberation 3s sooner. Next mission though. Extremely light, vulnerable. Let's do it. Is extract supplies. It's funny to see a random rookie become the chosen Dark Knight of Evansville and start as someone with a rusted stick. Imagine you send like a random guy into like the GTS.
And his name is John C.
Thank you very much for your support, Taylor. Much appreciated, sir. And welcome back. Like, imagine you send like a random rookie into the GTS and you're like, alright, figure out what you want to become when you finally finish your training. And then after he comes out, he's like, Commander, refer to me as the Dark Lord Heretic. And the commander's like, you okay there, sir? And then suddenly he starts using actual magic powers to like teleport across the map, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? How's it going, big man? Still catching up on the VODs. You're not in this campaign, Taylok, so on the bright side, you won't be the first one to die in the campaign. Seeing as how that almost became a trend a few campaigns ago. You're a heretic, Harry. So yeah, the GTS thing, I'll 100% look into. Ooh, Rishi's actually willing to work into that. Sounds good. You know, that's kind of dangerous for me though. Because if you have that as an option, I'm gonna be like, oh man, what if I get a Blade Dancer or a Warden? And I'm just gonna train up all my soldiers as random promotes in a desperate bid to get the good stuff, and then I'll just get like 5 infantries in this campaign.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise.
You already know about my crippling gambit. Can't beat it to it more.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint using explosives.
That's good, I think. The old color was like, the old color over here used to be green, and that was like the same color if you marked it, so it was kind of hard to differentiate between which things you've already marked. If they made it so that this is brown and like the marked crates are green, that's actually quite helpful.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, first enemy has been found. I think we would need to...
Getting it done.
Let's just move everyone up for now. Another crate down the sides, 2 drones.
Beat feet.
Kinda don't like that we have a bajillion drones sitting around here.
Hurry!
Is this the edge of the map? No, this is a really wide map. Okay.
Digging in.
I'm not moving from this spot!
What if players gets to unlock new rare classes in the GTS as a reward for mission / covert action / researches / foundry projects? Unlock new rare classes. I'm actually kind of curious. How satisfied are the modders with how the unique classes are obtained so far? Because all of them right now are just random promotes in the GTS, which adds that little bit of randomness to each campaign. I'm actually pretty happy with it the way it is. But would you guys want to like introduce changes into that? Because that seems to be the discussion of the day right now. Everyone seems to want to find some ways to get more unique classes. I want to find like a regular pod to fight against, but I guess I wouldn't mind. Yeah, let's do this. Let's improvise a bunch of bitter frost grenades on that guy. sit tight over here. It'll devalue the GTS a bit, as the point of grabbing it so early is to get guaranteed glass picks. That is true. The GTS is really the main tool for building the team that you want. At least the skeletal framework. You still have to random promote a couple of people, otherwise you'll fall behind on missions. Okay, there's a 2-turn cooldown on the improvise button, it seems. I'll improvise like maybe 2 or 3 of them.
We are not moving.
This is a mission that doesn't have a timer on it until the crates start getting picked up, so I might as well just start improvising as many as I can.
Scanning.
Overwatching.
You can never predict them.
The original Den Mother mod allowed you to train new keepers. It could be something that you lock behind GTS, or not GTS, lock behind covert actions. It could be something like the really good classes, you have to do a covert action that requires like, I don't know, like a gunnery sergeant or a tech sergeant, and then once you complete that covert action, you can get more of those classes from GTS. Or just make it so that you can recruit them from covert ops. Like, there's like a gunnery sergeant level covert op that lets you get wardens, blade dancers, heretics. To be fair, that's actually not the worst thing, because right now with the covert ops, there's some level of risk that you have to be careful with which things you do, right? Like, for example, I wouldn't be willing to do some of the things that just give basic intel or something if the ambush chances were really high. But I wouldn't mind doing it if, like, the reward was a unique GTS-able class, maybe. Of course, you'd have to balance the time and stuff that it takes to do that appropriately. Here, let's move up with someone. Okay, there is a pod right up in front. I guess we'll go for that guy first, or those guys first. There's another set of crates around here too. Wait, did we just start off in the middle of the map and there's just crates all around? Kind of rough. Being able to grab all these crates is gonna be incredibly tough. Here, let's start moving people up. See if we can set ourselves up so that we can grab at least most of the crates around here.
Dashing.
Wait!
Oh yeah, did the hoplite tree get fixed? Can I respec that soldier now and make him into a normal functioning human?
Closing on target position now. Got it covered.
Holding position.
Oh, look! My shoe's untied.
Time to split the team. I want to do that, but we've already found like 5 of the enemies on the map. If I can kill all 5 of these guys, we literally only have 1 more pod left to deal with. I think that's 5, right? Can't see the other guys up there. Oh, you know what? Imagine I could set up a breath attack against all of them. You know, that'd actually be pretty exciting. Let's see if we can set up super excellent. Just stand in a spot where these guys might walk into them. And then we can just breathe fire on all of them. I'm willing to put Jane Kelly back here.
Moving.
Then I'll take the Muton and get him a little bit closer, probably.
I don't want to fight, Eddie.
Okay, we're gonna sit like this for now.
Overwatch.
Overwatching.
You can never predict them.
Hunkering down.
Okay, seems like this drone is separate from that pod, so we've actually only found 4 of the enemies on the map. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to get you into this spot here. I'm gonna wait for them to come back and see if I can flamethrower them all. Or not flamethrower, but breath them all.
Roger.
I'll get some.
10 seconds to come
Holding
up with this.
position.
We're gonna be a bit patient on this mission. Ooh, they're walking down this way. Maybe I move the bishop down in this direction, actually. Okay, if they come down this way, I think I would want the bishop over here, actually.
Good idea.
How about we put the bishop here? And then you obviously need to step
Good to
back.
go.
Okay, we're gonna sit over here for a bit. Let's also improvise another bitter frost grenade. I could just bitter frost these guys, that's another option. I don't have to use that attack.
Eyes peeled.
You can never predict them.
Hunkering down.
My, what a rather unfriendly beast we have here.
Yeah, I guess we could just throw a bitter frost grenade on them. I don't have to use my breath attack against them. If my Muton can throw the bitter frost grenade, I'll just do it. He can't though. Yeah, the positioning's a bit weird. There's this tree in the way that makes it a little bit hard to move forward. Oh, yes, we can get them. Alright, I guess that's what we're gonna do. One bitter frost grenade coming right up. Good damage. They should both become easy one-shots. And here come the drones. Let's also get an evac zone out so we can quickly escape if necessary. I don't even know where the evac should go. I'm just gonna throw it like up in that corner or something.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Alright, now here's the question. How do I kill these guys? Your shield bash does 1 to 3 damage. Your breath attack does 4 to 6 damage, and I believe it's armor piercing, so I might be able to use that against the surveillance drone here. We've got a slug shot to use against this drone up here, so let's do that.
Done.
Try to get the zone of control off of our team. Down. Nice work.
Dropped him.
Yeah, I guess I can run this way and breath them, or I can just have you sit here and Thunder Dragon breath that guy. This doesn't hit the objective, which is good, and it doesn't hit our teammates. Okay, a little bit of initial damage. I'm not hitting any of the stuff that I actually want to hit. I can lightning slash this thing. That should be fine. Lightning slash, and if we miss, we do the shotgun. Do I mark this or do I leave it alone? I think we marked this one because I don't want to return to this spot. Kind of want to be moving forward.
Firebrand is en route to make the pickup.
Nice kill from Jane Kelly.
Target neutralized.
Fortunately, I can't hit that duelist.
Sweat. I'm starting to sweat.
Oh yeah, that slash attack. I forgot about that. Obviously, I knew it was gonna miss. Thank you very much for the support, Obra Sakolta. Welcome back,
Good luck,
sir.
Commander.
Thank you very much for that. I guess we'll start with the assault shot here. We did max roll it. That I'm more willing to take the pistol shot instead of the disabling shot. This has a pretty high chance of killing him, right? Yeah, it's like a 80-ish% chance of killing, because as long as I roll 2 or 3 damage, so that's like about 2/3 of this bar, I'd say we have a pretty good chance of killing him. We could also just use the grenade. This is like almost a guarantee as long as it doesn't do the 1 damage min roll from damage fall off, which is pretty rare when you hit him on the edge. Do I want to use a grenade or no? I think I just want to shoot this guy. Watch him live.
What a discovery! Sleeping like a baby. Look, I found a key.
Alright then, we've dealt with most of the enemies around here. Apparently you're allowed to use your breath and still throw a flashbang, so that's pretty neat. Do I need to flashbang this guy? I think I save that for a sectoid if I find one.
Digging in.
This team is very bulky, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about that.
Come get some.
Here comes another group of 3, not too bad. So we found 4, another 3, so I think there is another group of 2 somewhere out there.
Adjusting sights.
Our team is incredibly bulky. You see all these people with shields up. They'll be just fine. Someone needs to grab that crate, someone needs to grab this crate, and someone else needs to kill off the rest of these guys. I'm actually leaning towards having you run forward so you can just get up to that assault trooper and blast him. Yeah, I kind of want to like run you up to here so you can just move up to that assault trooper and just shoot him in the face. Let's do that.
Got you now.
Hey Lamau, he did the double move thing.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Alright, somebody needs to grab this crate. I kind of wanted Jane Kelly to run up and kill that trooper, which means someone else has to grab this crate. Good. You can run up here and shoot this guy in the face. That's excellent.
I'm not really comfortable with this, Eddie.
You gonna come up to here? Ooh, group of enemies out there. A lot of enemies, in fact.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active.
Gonna start with a grenade on top of that duelist. Make sure you can't ankle shot anyone. Kills him, and we can actually have you run up here, shoot his friend, and then fall back with the implacable. We have a flashbang to deal with all the other troopers up there. It actually looks like he might be standing on a fire tile. Let's take a look. I believe his tile is on fire. I can ignore him and he'll just get burned to death. At least I think that's how it's gonna work. We have a flashbang on the soldier over here, so let's take Super Excellent. Bring him all the way up. Are you allowed to use your shield? I forgot if this soldier has that perk that lets them use their shield. I don't think they do. I wanted to hit that guy on the left also. I can definitely hit those guys in the back at least. And it says I've killed 4 or 5. Yes, that should be all the enemies on the map. I kind of want Jane Kelly to run up here and just chop this Reaper to death. I think we're just chopping this trooper to death. It's a very high chance that he dies. If we go aggressive here, then we can grab the rest of the crates, no problems.
Hostile target down.
Nice emergency life
Asset
support.
secure.
What can you do? You can run up and shoot a guy to death, maybe. You could also go for this grub. The grub's not a bad choice. I might actually go for the grub. So, flashbang against all of these guys. This guy should be getting burned regardless of what happens. And then you can stop this crate from getting taken. And I guess we can just kill this guy over here. That shouldn't be an issue. Come up here, kill this guy, implacable back to there, right? I could just go for the let this guy get burned, but I don't know if I trust that. I somewhat don't trust it. It relies on him actually moving. He has to actually move to get burned. And if he decides to sit there and just assault shot me twice, then I won't get the burn. So I think we just kill him with a regular shot.
X-ray down.
Activate our implacable, move back to safety. And I think our entire team should be able to face these guys with cover.
Copy that.
Bit of acid burn. Don't put me in the med bay. Good.
I don't feel so good.
Okay then. Things are looking pretty solid right now. What we're gonna do next is run next to this advent trooper. He's a kind of a tough one to kill. We'll use a slug shot for the armor piercing. Nice shot, he's dead.
Gotcha.
Promotion earned. Then after that, Jane Kelly can shoot this guy or chop this guy. I think the sword does 4 to 6 versus a shot. I think the shot has a higher chance of getting a kill. We'll go for the shot.
On your order.
Pick up the loot while you're at it.
Target asset located.
Blast him. Not a kill. Nice try. Someone else can finish that. This is not a guaranteed kill, which makes me feel kind of uncomfortable. I do have the ice bomb. The ice bomb should be able to finish him. Three to 4 damage, yeah, this should guarantee a kill. Target destroyed, and all that's left is to figure out what I'm going to do against this belted grub thing. I think I want to disorient it so it can't use its stun ability. There we go, no stun ability for this guy. And after that, everyone else just needs to grab as many crates as they can. I'm going to send Super Excellent down here to stand next to that crate. If it gets marked, we immediately take it. Same with this fellow. Just stand right up to here.
Roger
We found
that.
everything on the map, so at this point it's just a matter of grabbing all the crates before they get stolen. I think it's trying to use its special ability, but it can't use it, so it's just fucking around. One crate.
I think I've lost about 10 pounds. this
2
season.
crates. I like how we're doing 0 damage to this thing. Where's that last crate? Oh no, it's so far away. I can't reach that one. Jane Kelly can reach it because she's Jane Kelly with the 18 mobility, or 15 in this case. 18 natural mobility. Jane Kelly doesn't give a fuck. I love the amount of units that I have on this team that just don't give a fuck. This person actually can't attack the grub. Wait, this person actually has no offensive abilities if they don't have their dragon breath. Why is the bishop like that? Oh, bishop.
Good to go.
Okay, I don't know if there's anything down in this direction, but I want to make sure that I can get it if there is. Seems like nothing in this direction. We'll spread outwards a bit.
Holding position.
Look at all these crates that we're getting. Today is a very happy day for XCOM. Another crate there.
It's a beautiful day.
Another crate here. You'll eventually grab that crate down there. I don't know if there's anything down here. There probably isn't.
Solid copy.
No, there's one over here. Let's count this out. So there's 6 crates left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've actually marked everything. I just need to get that last one. Alright, everyone, report to the evac zone.
Moving out.
Done. Digging in.
Why do I get the impression that Kevin doesn't even know we exist?
Campaign's looking really good. I think it is too, O'Donnell. Stream could use a bit more bit rate. I'm not having any issues. Sometimes it feels like the stream starts like sputtering for certain people, but not everyone, which makes me confused.
Let's just follow Eddie, Ed.
But usually the problems resolve themselves eventually.
Moving to position.
Dashing. Hunkering down.
I'm not moving from this spot.
Copy that.
Shall we inspect?
Okay, I think that's all 12 crates. We did a flawless 12 crate mission. Not bad.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Excellent mission. Let's see what we got from this. I'm excited to see all the supplies, the alloys, the Illyrium. How about Crasher class being added to random promotions as it's non-GTSable? Lamau, honestly, Jane Kelly deserves her own thing. I agree. I think it's fine that Jane Kelly and Denmother get their own things.
Was a planned exercise.
They're unique soldiers.
Citizens should not
They deserve
be
it.
alarmed. All
I mean, it could be, though.
weapon fire
Like,
and
I'm not
wounds
against
were
it,
simulated
but I
to
wouldn't
better
mind if it was just
train
kept the way it
Advent
is right now.
forces.
Sounds like a Twitch server problem. This was for the YouTube people, though. It sucks that using one breath puts all the other breaths on cooldown. Well, once you get all the other breaths, you have a 0 cooldown AoE attack. Once you get it, that is.
Another success beyond all expectations. I'm
Alright, we got some rank ups over here.
Commander.
I said I was gonna do some sort of dodge tank build on this fellow, so I guess we're just gonna go with that. Gonna be taking zone of control. Okay, this guy needs to get respect, so let's head back to base real quick. Alloys. Alright, we got a few crystals. I think we need more if we want to do laser weapons. But for now, this should be fine. Oh, we actually might have enough.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
There we go, he's fixed. Alright. Did the hoplite change since I last saw it? Spartan training. Grants 2, 4, and 6 damage to shield attacks.
Stay away from the Advent meat rations.
Complete guard, formidable. Scouting report, face off. Okay, nothing super special here. This is quite interesting though. Okay, so they get Aegis. They don't get pistol perks, so you don't get to train up their super liquidator powers. Double time, burial blade, perfected guard, bloody knuckles, gain a non-movement action point after using one for all or shield wall. Shield trauma, pack tactics, whirlwind, paramedic, shield charge, disabling shot. The old build that I wanted to go with this guy was to do the Overwatch shield build. Seems like the Overwatch shield build. Oh no, it's here, it's here, it's here. Shield wall is active, all adjacent allies will enter Overwatch. Yeah, okay, so this still exists. Aegis with pack tactics is still a possibility. If we decide to do an Overwatch build this run. We do have a marksman on the team. My destroyer got captured, but if we get to rescue them later, then we might have access to an Overwatch squad, maybe. Perfect shot is quite interesting. I think early game Aegis is just really nice to have, and I'll probably end up turning this guy into a mech, so that should be fine. On guard is actually quite interesting on shield units. At first it just sounds like Blade Storm, but less damage and applies disorients, until you realize that because this is a shield unit, they provide cover around themselves. All enemies are gonna try running towards them to use them as cover. So they actually magically attract enemies for on guard to hit them. This isn't actually a bad option. Maybe I should have considered taking it. I don't have a lot of paramedic units on my team though, so I just wanted to have one. Alright, Loki Jazz. Glad to see that your character is fixed though. Alright, let's keep on going. I have a couple of bonds here. I think I'll consider doing a bond with a couple of people. Hell Knight and Seer bond? Sure, let's do that. What other bonds are we looking for? Not quite sure. Who's this one again? Isabel Blanco. Oh, that's the witch. Does Jane Kelly and the witch make for a good bond? I don't actually know. Do shield guys bonding? Honestly, no clue. Alright, let's keep on scanning. We're still looking for our Liberation 3.
Incoming
Next month
message
is
for
here.
you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
All units on the alien team gain... Oh, against the Lost, okay. For a moment I was like, they gain death blow? What? But it's versus the Lost, that's fine. It had me scared for a moment there. Had me scared for just a moment there. We need to wait until we get a... What is it called? A sergeant. We need to wait until we get a sergeant. Then we can... Ooh, it requires 3 sergeants now. Well, that's a big change. I could opt to do this one. Let's see what my chances are. So the failure chance is quite low. There's a small chance of an ambush if I do this. I'll think about that. For now, I think I need all my high-ranking units, so I can't really send them else out elsewhere.
Very essence to serve as their
In an event, let's do this one next.
For the gods have many children, but I am the true instrument of.
Do you want to hand out the hacking PCS before you forget? That is a good point. The next hack mission that we get, while I'm gearing people up, I'm immediately going to throw the hacking PCS down. This is a sabotage transmitter mission. Might be a good chance for me to train up Xanoist on this one. We're also going to take our Geneva class. What else are we taking? We have a shotgunner. We have a Geneva. Maybe I take along... I think we need a melee unit. We're gonna bring along Ladonal on this one. And maybe we have a tank. Yeah, I think we want a tank on this one also. Bring the hoplite and one more soldier. I don't use the executioner too often. Maybe I give this guy a go. I'll give you a go, Cradle Mox. Let's have you on this mission. Try playing around with the early game executioners, see how they feel. I think I want a med kit. You'll have struggle killing drones, so I should definitely put a frag grenade on you. Stun Lancer over here. I'm gonna give you... I actually want you to have more mobility. I'm gonna give you nothing. Just so you can run up to things and stab them every round better. I think same with this ranger. I kind of want to be able to use that sawed-off shotgun more often. This guy over here is going to be grabbing the Shredder Rocket and Standard Rocket. This will let you take out groups of enemies much more effectively if you're not within range with your Flame Torch. And then finally, this guy down here, I guess you're fine the way you are. I do kind of want to give people down here a bit more shielding though. Maybe if I clear up some nanoscale vests, we can do that. Yeah, like I don't feel nice sending a shotgunner with 3 health out. So this might help out with the survivability thing a little bit. Maybe I should even give that to the Geneva class. We have the alloys to do it, so I might as well. Alright, you guys, get out there, have some fun. You'll kill some enemies. You've locked his kneecaps.
Sky Ranger.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Still looking for Liberation 3. But the retaliation is happening first. We gotta do our very first retaliation before I get Liberation 3. Alright, first encounter with the Chosen. I believe this symbol is Warlock. Also, next month is here, so I should check the black market for any soldiers I want to buy.
Market is open.
Freebooter and Tesla Trooper. Freebooter? What was Freebooter again? I don't remember that class. What did these guys do? The Freebooter, he gets free booty, duh. Thank you, Blade Walker. That helps out quite a bit. If I remember correctly, I think Freebooter was a frontline unit. It's one of the classes that I don't see too often, but I kind of want to start saving up supplies. I'm gonna save up supplies here.
Setting course for the West African sector.
It's an alternative take on the Crasher class. Interesting. I think I've looked at their skill tree like once long ago. Did they ever change it since then? Alright, we gotta protect the data tap from Mr. Warlock. Let's send in our heaviest hitters. I think the Fusilier will work either really good or really badly on this mission. It probably depends a lot on the map. I don't really get a chance to train up this gunner too often, so I'm gonna bring the gunner. I tend to have a habit of just like leaving my gunners back and just not using them ever. And I gave this guy a superior perception, I think. So I should probably make use of him. You know what? Fuck it. Let's give him an elite scope also. Let's make this gunner so good that I can't forget to use him in the future. Alright, Dr. Freppa, we're gonna remember you, and your HP is a little bit low. I definitely want to fix that up a bit. Make sure your HP is within acceptable ranges. Especially because you have -10 dodge. I really want to make sure you don't get shot to death. Where's our frontliners? Jane Kelly needs one of these. Hell Knight definitely wants to take one of these because he'll be tanking a lot of hits. Same with Rishi, we gotta make sure Rishi stays alive. Vanguard and Technical need one also. Let's build a few more. Okay then, this is gonna be our squad. I'm gonna bring some more medkits on this mission. The Chosen tend to bleed out and all of your units, so you want to really make sure that you have ways to keep them up. How do you guys like my 17 mobility Fusilier? Alright then. Squad's looking pretty good. I think I'm happy to send them out the way they are. Got a little bit less grenades than I'm used to, but that should be okay. How's it going, Savannah?
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Is it worth to always buy all alloys and Illyrium? It's one of those things where it's like, early game, you're gonna be like, oh, why did I buy all these alloys and Illyrium? I have no money to build any of my facilities or build any of my laser weapons. And then by the end game, you're like, why the hell didn't I buy all the Illyrium and alloys? I can't build any of my armor and weapons. There's no easy answer to it. It's kind of all a balancing act of making sure that you have more supplies in the early game and then more Illyrium and alloys in the late game. Once you start liberating your first regions, then you can really afford to start buying all the alloys and stuff. You know, if I wasn't so strapped for cash in the early game, I probably would have been willing to buy a freebooter. Just to see what their kit looks like. Magic Cat game. Oh god, the lag on this is so bad. Try to get all the chests. Oh shoot. Oh! I didn't realize it was gonna happen so quickly. Wait, what? It's got more time. Is that worth the trade? Might have been. Oh, gotta play the game now. Why does the freebooter cost anything anyways? That's false advertising. Yeah, I know, right? They should be free. You know what they should make? They should make a special class for a Ted Jam where one of the passive abilities of that class is that they will always show up in the GTS, or not GTS, the black market once a month, and they're just a free unit, and their entire kit revolves around just suicide bombing. That would be really funny, actually. Or make them like cost half off or something.
Stay close as it may try to crawl up your pant leg.
Okay, this is a mission that we don't start off with concealment. And I completely forgot about that, which is why I ran that stir up. Let me grab one of my other units and dash them up. Do we have a tank unit or something? You're pretty tanky. That's mostly HP tank, not like actual tank. Does anyone here have armor? Do I have like a Vanguard maybe? Yes, there we go. I'm gonna dash this guy up, although he's kind of blocked off by the entire squad.
Beat.
Affirmative! This way, if you can make it.
Compris, j'y vais.
Okay, unfortunately, positioning around here is quite difficult.
Yes, as you wish.
I'll keep my Fusilier probably up here.
I'm all over it.
I don't want to run Jane Kelly too far forward. If she gets found and killed, I'll be really sad. I'll just keep these guys around here for now.
Bien.
Okay, the objective we need to protect is right over here. You guys really need to learn to put the objective in a better spot. Like, putting it right here would be so much better. Dumbass rebels. I still love you guys. I could climb up to here, although if we activate something I can't react. But overwatching from high ground would actually be quite nice. I kind of want to do it. No, I'd rather be down here. I'd rather not get shot at, I think.
Copy that.
I hope it's worth it.
My way or the highway.
Okay, all of you guys just get into cover somewhere. I don't know, I don't want to move you guys too much, because if I move too much,
Wait for me.
we might activate enemies.
Got
Hurry up.
I'm
Got it
getting
covered.
in.
Stuff.
Holding. That's the Elder's Warlock.
Alright,
Indicate he's nearly as
Warlock.
dangerous as they are when it comes to psionic capabilities.
You have been judged.
Judged, guys.
And I am your punishment.
Oh god, what did I do to deserve this?
They will serve me just as they serve my masters.
Okay, trooper. This is really loud, I know you guys can hear me. It's an eardrum attack.
Adjusting aim.
That's one of the Elders chosen, and it's not gonna make things
Alright, let's
easy
get up
on
here
us.
and quickly take
Let's
care of that
try to
sectoid
take
so it
care of
doesn't
it
do
as
psionic
quickly as
thingies.
possible.
Ah, that's not fair.
Your selfish pursuits under the
You guys gotta
guise
get
of
up there and help them out.
resistance will lead to so many
You.
needless deaths.
You all the way up. Once I swap places with the Warlock, he's gonna be completely fucked. Or if I just get Rishi down there to start chopping at him, that should probably also destroy him.
Look to the horizon and lament.
Dashing.
Alright, everyone just keep on dashing up there. We just gotta get up there and start killing. I don't know where the Advent Troopers are, which does make me kind of nervous. Unfortunately, you can't see anything down there. If I want to get vision on the Warlock... that's what I was afraid of. I was like, the Fusilier is either going to be like the best unit on this mission or the worst unit on this mission. Seems like we're heading towards the worst unit on the mission outcome. There's probably a pod of enemies down there also. I do want to keep you with the team, just for safety.
Got it covered. Get it done.
Everyone just keep running up.
Allá voy.
Okay. Well, that's all of what we can do. Now, there is a supply over here that... What? Am I missing something here? Apparently these supply crates are interactable. I mean, I won't complain. That's pretty cool, but they're interactable.
My way or the highway.
We are just gonna start bombing here.
Is it clear?
More grenades.
Fire in the hole.
Excellent damage, excellent damage.
Nothing better.
Yeah, I really don't have anything better. We really don't. That's exactly my reaction right there. Oh, and it's a stun lancer, great.
Double D, you gotta try this.
Won't work. I want one flashbang down there, otherwise that stun lancer is gonna fuck someone's life up.
In that respect, they are fulfilled.
I do want to run up to here, but I have to run past him, and that will trigger his reaction ability. Release your built-up focus, dealing 1 point of bonus flanking damage per point in a single... What? That's a skill? I have never seen that on any unit in this game. Weird.
Moving. Blinding him.
Flashbang does reach. Excellent. And can we just like flank the sectoid somehow maybe? Gotta make sure I don't like get hit by the Warlock.
Done.
Good, 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 good. Excellent. Goodbye, sectoid. Or maybe I shoot the Warlock with you. Can you take care of the sectoid somehow? If you can somehow take care of the sectoid, then I think the Warlock's close combat specialist goes off from here. Also, I'm just gonna get shot to death if I run up like that. I don't think I can afford this.
If you say so.
I'll just shoot the sectoid for now.
X-ray down. Ammo's low.
I can shoot this guy. Apparently our accuracy is good enough for this. Sure. Or not.
Target's still up.
Even the smallest misstep could be costly at this stage, Commander.
Trying to keep XCOM occupied with dummy supplies. It's working too. Not all one of that damage. No.
I'm all right.
Our suffering will be prolonged, as he has said.
We've got Advent here.
Oh, here comes another group of enemies. I think they might be on our flanks. I tried really hard to take cover facing like both here and to the side. We'll see if there's anyone who's gonna get shot by this.
I cannot hide for long. My power.
Rishi actually gets a chop down here. I'm kind of tempted to go for it. Hey, Fusel, you want to make yourself useful somehow? There's another group of enemies down here, so I can't throw the Fusel down here, otherwise I would. Because I want the Fusel to be able to just mark the sectoid and just blast him to death. But I don't think that's happening, though. I want to take care of these guys down here, particularly that gunner. No, Tedster, you've actually got a pretty good flank shot here. I can either hollow target. I'm gonna go for the hollow targeting, because you have a perk that lets you take follow-up shots if someone else misses. Let's do that. Tedster's gonna do the hollow target, and then we're gonna have Dr. Freppa take a nice clean shot from the sides over here.
Allez, on se remue.
Get him, Freppa. 100% accuracy. Oh! Look at that, guys. A shooting gunner. Superior perception shooting gunner. It's being useful right now. Okay, we took out one of the main things that was threatening us. Rishi, where are ya? This guy's next. Can you delete him? Not quite. Minimum roll, unfortunately. Jane Kelly can't reach, so I'll probably need her to go up this way. We got a person with a flamethrower here. I feel like I should run flamethrower person towards the Chosen so I can burn him and prevent him from using his close combat specialist abilities.
Afirmativo.
I'm gonna send a lot of support over this way, I think.
On my way.
Can you afford to take all these hits? Probably not. I think you need some support. I don't know. Can Rishi take all those hits? I think she'll need a little bit of support.
Done.
So let's send Cadence up here with the flashbang. Try to hit like, I don't know. Oh, I can't get that trooper. The trooper would have been nice to hit. The trash bag is blocking the flashbang. Wait, wait, wait.
Cover your eyes.
That one pixel. Key to happiness. Okay, everyone else run up this way and let's get ready to do some killing. Gene Kelly, I don't know. Where are you gonna sit? Like there?
Already there.
What are you guys gonna do? I have one grenade. Every other grenade thrower is on cooldown right now. But I want to throw a grenade at that Lancer so we can just destroy his cover and start murdering him, because he's gonna be a bit of a problem otherwise. I know one of our soldiers here has a ton of HP. Who is it? I think it was you. Oh, you have a grenade. Never mind. Don't even have to worry about that. Throw the grenade precisely against that wall. I think this is how you get it. There we go. And everybody else focus fire until he's dead.
I skirted him.
Well, I guess you tried.
Reloaded.
Gotta remember to reload my people.
Shot failed to connect.
Oh my god, guys, kill the Stun Lancer, please.
That's not funny!
Yeah, it really isn't funny. Kill the Stun Lancer, damn it! Kill him, damn it! Wow, we actually can't get him from here. We actually can hit the Stun Lancer. Okay, from here you can get him. Alright, Dio, you got this. There we go. Okay, I was worried that we were gonna have a Stun Lancer on the loose. Imagine that guy just starts killing all these people and he just gets untouchable every turn that he does it. That would have been so fucking bad.
Back online! Come get some!
Alright, Alexi, what am I doing with you? I need to get you in a spot where you can try to start shooting and marking that guy up there. I think right here in this corner is actually quite good for you. This round you run up, next round you mark, third round you shoot. If you can go for the Warlock, that would be nice too. Oh, you're a genius. Oh, you're the fucking genius. Goodbye.
What I could! On peut plus rien faire! C'est fini!
Alright, one recruit lost.
Some would speak of honor. I see a...
Oh, two recruits! I forgot he was flanking from down there. I didn't even see him.
Ils sont en train de nous décimer!
Or rather, I saw him, but I didn't cross my mind that these two battles would be connected. That's unfortunate. Alright, two rebels lost.
Find some new cover!
I need you to start marking things. I need you to be able to see the Warlock and mark and kill him. That's what I really want. Okay, well right now, killing this Observer isn't too bad anymore. One chop. This cover. Yes, it is good. Two chops. Alright, we've gotten revenge for our fallen rookie.
Target asset located.
Now to deal with the Warlock hiding somewhere up there.
Come on, boys! The chickens are ripe for the plucking!
There he is. Okay, Fusilier, I need you to get vision on the Warlock somehow. Top priority is finding a way to kill this guy. I think if I run you down to here, you can start marking and shooting him. All I have to do is ensure that the guys over here are dealt with. I know there's a trooper down there. Kind of hard to see, but I know he's down there somewhere. Found him. Oh, Tedster, you're killing me here. Somebody kill that guy. Anybody. Somebody's got to do it.
C'est pas trop tôt.
Dr. Freppa, I gave you all these scopes. You have to hit him. There we go. Dr. Freppa, the monster. And you guys said that I should have sold the superior perception. That superior perception already paid for itself, honestly. I really should be having Rishi go up and deal with the Warlock.
Their cursed champion falls will only strengthen my resolve.
Okay, and then all I need to do now is find a way to control that guy, and I think we're in a good spot. No one else can support this, right? I don't think so, no.
Forward now.
Here, what we'll do is we'll take Cadence over here. Cadence actually has zone of control, so if I run Cadence all the way up to this engineer, it should prevent him from being able to get good shots off. And he only does 3 damage, so Dr. Freppa should be okay here.
Double time.
I'm just gonna put Cadence right up here and just zone of control this guy down. His stats should be like in the gutters right now. After that, let's find out where the Warlock is, get some vision on him so we can start getting ready to kill him. I want this flamethrower on that guy. That's what I really want. I want a flamethrower on him.
Venga, vamos, vamos!
If I decide to start taking flank shots against him, I have to get ready to start killing zombies also. I think I can afford a couple of shots against him. Unless I don't see where the zombie was summoned. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, there he is. Hello. Yeah, that's easy to take care of. Done.
Woohoo! PG-13!
I don't actually have any positions I can move to that'll actually count as a flank against him, unfortunately. What's more important, though, is that Alexi over here needs to make sure that she can actually take shots down at him.
Good to go.
Everybody else, I guess you guys can just Overwatch. How much I can think of that would help out here.
Holding position.
Standing fast.
For a simple foe, I must atone for
Another group of enemies coming in. Bio Captain and Trooper Buddy. Or not Trooper Buddy, Drone Buddy. Bio Captain and Drone coming in. Hey, well now the zone of control actually worked.
Got it.
Alright, bye-bye, sir. The amount of force in which they get propelled backwards and like slam into the walls makes the hunting shotgun so fun.
Good to go.
I mean, it's like that with every weapon, but it just feels better with the hunting shotgun. I don't know why.
Affirmative.
Alright, Mr. Warlock.
Save it and use it for ammo when I need to, Double D.
You think you're safe, don't ya? You think you're safe, don't ya? Alexi, get the mark on him. He's gonna regret living very soon. This Bio Captain's a bit of a problem, though. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of that guy. Maybe a rocket? Let's start with a rocket against them. That rocket did not do anything at all. It did get me a flank. I could come up to here and shotgun him. We're not guaranteed to get the kill, though, so someone needs to help out with that. Can we get some assistance with this, please? None of these rookies can help out here.
What's over there?
Can they at least kill the drone? If they can kill the drone, I think I wouldn't mind moving Jane Kelly up. Nice shot! Okay, Rebels. Alright, Rebels. You guys are doing something here.
Moving to position.
Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the MAME. I never use MAME on Jane Kelly. But we're actually using it now. I'm gonna MAME this guy and prevent him from moving. He'll just be stuck right down there, not being able to do anything. Everyone else is just going to keep on running up. Reed is going to sit right here. Right here. Yeah, like right here. And we're gonna let the Warlock shoot at you.
Alright. Time to fortify our position.
I want to keep him in that spot so the marking will go off against him. I don't know if he's actually gonna sit there or if Rishi gave them enough intelligence to like run away from the mark. We'll find out soon enough though.
Go, go, go!
Rishi also needs to get up so that she can start chopping him.
Let nothing mar your path.
And before I forget, I do actually need to pick up this loot back here. Oh no, I forgot about it. No, I'm gonna miss the loot. I could have ran someone else up there to grab it. I'm a fool.
Ground, deputies. Force my hand.
He actually has pretty good accuracy. Not the loot, no. Goodbye, loot. It was nice knowing you. These guys have Blade Storm or something, so you can't stand right next to them.
I have the asset.
Stay a few tiles away from them. Just a few.
X-ray neutralized.
Alright, you guys ready for this? This damage is gonna be absolutely wild.
It seems your gambit has paid off.
Don't worry, Warlock. Stay there for one more round, and then we'll have a really fun time together. Everybody else, take care of the zombie.
Very well, Patron.
Little bit of damage. We get a little bit more. A little bit more.
It's dead. I'm running low on ammo.
Okay, everyone else just overwatch this guy so he doesn't try anything funky. Once again, we just want to keep him locked in this spot so he can't leave. I could also just start flamethrowing him now. That should be fine too. Maybe I do that. Oh, can't reach. I can roust him. Didn't get the burn though.
Such audacity.
Affirmative. Je repars à l'attaque.
Alright, everyone just sit still, reload. I don't remember if they got enhanced layered armor yet, although if you didn't, I should have just finished them off this round. I should check that next turn.
Can't wait to smash it.
I don't remember when they start picking that perk up. But everyone else can just go on Overwatch. Wherever they drop, we should get good shots against them. More Balatin. Is that more Balatin?
Glory of the elders.
Barely a hit.
Don't worry guys, we'll tickle him to death. 1 damage at a time.
My masters insist.
Yes.
Enjoy.
I insist. Continue shooting the one guy that takes 0 fucking damage. I insist.
The remains of your pathetic civilization.
Bit of damage on that fellow. We do get a flank against the trooper from back here. Oh, Dr. Freppa. Had superior perception and elite scope. Such a fun thing to just put on a gunner and just be able to get 100% shots. This early in the game, it's so nice. How do we take care of the guy back there? You need to reload, and I think you're just gonna mark the Chosen. Get ready to delete him next round. So all we have to do now is just protect you from the other stuff in this direction, which we can do, no problems.
Espero que valga la pena.
Emir's got the flamethrower. Light him up. And finally, I want to keep you around here so that
I'm on it.
this guy just keeps on shooting at you.
Ready and waiting.
So I need someone else to do things. Jane Kelly could also run down there and kill him. Actually, can you kill him? Oh, we might have actually been able to just kill him this round. We would have had to take damage though. The moment you get close to this circle, he shoots back at you. That's the one issue. I kind of want to see if I could not take damage. Can we get the other guys down here? Yes, we can. So this guy's on fire. Let's go for this fellow down here. Destroyed.
The
My
bigger
expectations for them,
the greater the glory.
We're just gonna overwatch with everyone else. That will keep him locked in position.
I'm on it. Reloaded.
And you're headed back.
Ready to rock. On Overwatch.
Time to work.
Finally.
ECS isn't real. It can't hurt you. Think so? It's not real?
This world
Can't hurt us?
elders, an arcane practice. Their
Ablative HP isn't real. It can't protect him. Stop it! Stop it! He's dead already!
The elders would never have you fight such a futile battle.
Bye-bye.
Impressed yet?
If I am defeated today, it is but another trial in my service to the elders.
In the end, Alexi Time did actually do a lot of work for us. Just had to run him all the way up for the positioning.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. I'd say we owe our people a break after taking down that Chosen commander. I doubt it'll be long before we...
Every missed PCS is superior hacking. Everyone you pick up is basic will. That's one way of looking at it.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth.
That's
for
2
us.
deaths as I predicted. Did you predict the rookie deaths or did you predict the XCOM deaths? Technically no XCOM units died, so I'm happy with that. I wish we only lost 1 recruit though. The resistance people are important for finding missions.
At least we know these Chosen can be killed. Well, temporarily.
Okay, let's see how much damage we've suffered in this region. Down to 9 people in this area. That's fine. Let's throw some Haven advisors back in, just so we can continue looking for more people. For now, I'll just temporarily throw in Tetster again. And maybe... I'm gonna take Tetster out for the HQ assault, because he's gonna be my holo targeter. Maybe the Bishop for now, I guess. Still looking for Liberation 3, it hasn't shown up yet.
Your Templar friends are no different than countless other species who found
Still hasn't shown up. But our rescue! Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's the person we lost at the beginning. You're back! It's like we didn't even lose anything. Alright, send in the squad. I'm gonna bring in the bounty hunter for this one. It'll be our first time using the bounty hunter. Does this require a hack? It does. Do we have a hacker? My hijacker is out, unfortunately. My agent is technically available. I have to take him out of training, though. How long is he in training for? Oh, hey, Liberation. Do this one first. Damn good data tap mission. I think the best part about it is nobody got wounded. Okay, let's send in the heavy hitters for this one. You know, I bet you guys I can actually stealth it using this person. Block places with the VIP into the team once we get on the evac zone and just kill it, and then just shield up with them and then run back out. You probably could do some really cheesy things with them, but there's higher risk. I'd rather just send in a full squad. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the bounty hunter on this one, just to give him a bit more training. Now, this mission can be a trap. All the civilians could end up being faceless, so just something to keep in mind. Want to just be a little bit wary about that kind of stuff. We got fire, we got stuns, shotguns, swords, more swords. I'm pretty confident that we don't have to worry about the, pretty confident we won't have to worry about not being able to do it. We'll bring it down to very light. Yeah, I think this team should be able to do it, no problems. Get out there.
Sky Ranger,
Squad green to deploy.
Okay, now this mission is also very important. Got a friend to rescue here. I'm thinking we probably take Canoodler out just so I can get a good hack. He's also good for combat too. On this mission, I'm gonna bring along Dr. Freppa, because I've been liking Dr. Freppa's unit quite a bit actually. Bring Cadence along for the shotgun power. We need that to kill off drones. We'll also bring along maybe the Scrapper. Maybe the Marksman. The knife throwing abilities will come in handy most likely. Alright, we barely make it to 100% infiltration with all this gear on. Am I happy with all this gear? I think I want to take off the med kit. Throw on another suit of armor onto you, if I have one. I don't. I do want another suit of armor, I think. Holding way too many nanoscales. I don't want to spend that much money on nanoscale. It's like buying insurance. You should probably buy it just in case. It's not like I can't use it in the future. This 5 supplies and 1 alloy that we spend gives all of our units an extra permanent 2 health on every mission that we go on in the future. Not a bad investment at all. And then after that, I want to do something kind of cheeky here. I'm going to bring 2 hackers' laptops. This will ensure that we can get the highest hack tier reward for our agent. This does bring it down to 99 though. Back to 100. There we go. I might need to boost this mission if I want to do it. It's currently at very light. I probably should boost it, honestly. If I'm gonna boost it, I might as well just gear them up fully. If I boost this? Is this team strong enough to do the mission without a boost? Don't you have suppressors? I do actually have suppressors, you're right. If I have that, I can carry extra equipment on certain people. We have 2 flashbangs just to make sure sectoids aren't a problem. maybe some grenades. Another medkit for safety. Oh, we can actually carry 2 more things. More medkit. Medkit or grenades? I'm actually not sure. Medkit or grenades? Is this team strong enough to do a very late mission? Advent is field testing a new lightweight armor alloy. All enemies gain bonus armor. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's kind of nasty. We have excessive amounts of medical supplies, grenades, heavy weaponry ammo, and utility items. So in that sense, I should probably make sure that I grab a few more pieces of equipment on certain people. That brings it a little bit too high though. I think this team will be fine the way it is. Let's send them out. We got a pretty strong squad.
Sky Ranger
Menace, ready to
Squad
deploy.
is not weak by any stretch of the imagination. I don't have enough intel to boost them, so I want to keep it at 100%.
Avenger
Now that we found our
new
Liberation
course.
3, we can finally take a break from this area and start picking up stuff on the sides. Get that assorted loot. Kinda don't like sectoids getting bonuses. The best one is probably mnemonics, but this can get really nasty if the sectoid spawns in a place where you can't stop him from getting a mind control, but I think this is the best one to take. Early game, they do so much damage, you just don't want the sectoids doing damage to you. Just not good. Oh, okay. Alright, we take these.
Setting
I even have a
course
Fusilier
West
for this mission.
Africa.
That's a good pickup right there. That will allow us to intercept one of the points of Advent strength trying to get into this region. Really, really good. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of people to do missions with. We got Petster, Super Excellent, Big Smoke. I never named this Frost Bomber, I gotta give him a name. Would anyone in chat like to be a Frost Bomber? Does Canoodler get a PCS? Yes, but I forgot about it again. Oh no. What if we just never use our PCSs ever? At this point, I'm convinced that if I get a superior hacking PCS, I'm just gonna forget to put that on someone anyways. What do we have? Depth perception. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna keep that. Put that on someone. Everything else down here is getting sold. Maybe I keep the hacking. What do you do again? You scout and throw grenades. Okay. What do you do? You're a Fusilier. Depth perception is probably the best thing that you can take, but I'd rather give that to a different person that doesn't just have a 100% chance to hit everything. I don't think we can use any of these PCSs for now. Emergency life support is going to go onto an officer that's not the agent. Probably someone like, or someone that's really important that we don't want to die. I don't know who that would be though. I'll figure that out eventually. For now, I'll just gear these people up so that we have a team that can do missions. rather have AP grenades or HE grenades? I don't know, actually. Which one would I rather have? I'm gonna set a trap thingy with this guy. How would I want to do it? We have regular HE grenades. I think we have all the shredding that we need from this guy and his bitter frost grenades. So that should be fine. Alright, Lemon Kitsune wants to be a frost muton. Lemon, Oxy, Ramrod, Kitsune. I'll come aboard. It would be nice if we can get this down to very light, but even with the suppressor, which I already sent out on a different mission, I don't think we'll be able to do that. But I think we just work with what we've got here. I do want a little bit more armor on this guy here. Alright, get out there.
Sky Ranger in
position for deployment.
Got a good amount of missions in the starting region, which is excellent, honestly.
Avenger plotting
Couldn't
new
ask
course.
for a better starting region than this, I think. Beanery cleared. Get that laboratory going. Well, this laboratory rush is super aggressive. We're gonna make it happen. In 23 days, we're gonna get an early laboratory, and we're just gonna speed through our research. Or at least, that's the hope. Next up, let's start scanning
Setting
over here,
course
try to find some more
for
missions to
East
do down here.
Africa.
Oh, you know what I should
Avenger
do?
plotting new course.
Up here real quick. Let's just sell out our inventory real quick. Advent weapon crate standard is in high demand. We want to sell all of that right away. Most of this stuff can be sold off. I'll keep the hacking that gives +8 hacking, just because that's actually not insignificant. Okay, we got a lot of money
we currently
here.
have no new supplies coming in.
I think I'm
We'll need to
planning
seek
on
out
doing
new means of
R&D
replenishing
lab
our
over here in the middle,
Construction initiated.
and then after that we're gonna do a
Power
power
relay
relay up top.
construction initiated.
And I'm also gonna take this guy out and slap him down over to here. Once we finish this up, we can immediately put the person in here, get 2 gremlins to help finish digging this spot out. In fact, if that's the case, I should probably put this engineer over here where their efforts will be much more fruitful. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Any officers that we want to throw in there? No soldiers. We're gonna start scanning over here and start looking for missions to hopefully set up this region, kind of. Region is kind of looking a bit weak right now. Definitely needs more people in it.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander. Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, We'll need to conduct the appropriate
Big Smoke
research
use
as
mines?
soon as possible.
I didn't check that.
That is
the
an
miner
important
class is the only
task,
one that can use
Commander.
mines, though.
My faith in the Elders will overcome any possible lapse in confidence.
Did we gate crash, or are we trying to salvage that no Volt Templar challenge? No, that one's dead. That's the one where, if I'm remembering correctly, we missed a 98% on the Viper, and then the Viper killed everyone. That campaign's dead. Okay, this is our liberation. Let's do it. A nice boost over here. We should have a very doable, very light mission. It'll still be tough, but it's doable at least. Wait to see if he has any friends that come in before blowing him up. Sometimes you can get like a nice and easy double kill there. You know what I really want? I want to get a different type of cat. How much does it cost to get a different cat? I can buy the cat with a wizard hat. I think that's like a Sparta cap or something. I don't know what these ones are. I'm willing to pick this one up. We can also unlock random. The trails, I'm okay with the white trail. Let's go with this. Whoa, you can have a robot cat. Let's go for the robot cat, actually. I lied. I want robot cat. Cat Terminator. Holy shit! I do not know what any of this is. What is going on here? I think I missed like everything. Let's just go for the low-hanging fruits. Oh my god, that was really hard. How many did we get? How did I actually have a decent drawing accuracy from that? I have no idea.
Possible? Capture the VIP alive. If all else fails, take him out.
That was ridiculous. It was pretty tough. I don't think it was supposed to get everything, though. I think it was meant to be more of a bonus round.
Want to instruct your men to exercise restraint by using explosives.
Location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
May want to instruct your men to exercise restraint by using explosives. 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 Commander.
Okay, there's a guy that we have to assassinate up here. To get inside of this room, we need to either go from the rooftop, or we have to go through like some staircase up here, from like bottom floor. Probably easiest to go from the rooftop, drop through the windows, and just assassinate him that way. But that'll probably be what we do. Probably.
Heading there now.
Let's move up. There's a chance that we run into civilians. If it happens, it happens.
This way, if you can make it.
On the move.
Vamos, vamos.
Affirmative!
He has a hard time moving because of his really low mobility stat. I wish there was some way to fix his mobility without having to use up like item slots and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's the only way. Okay, we have to get past this building. This building is not the one we want to stop at. Question though, how do we go over here?
Roland.
Let's run into the alleyway, see if there's anything we can find.
Squad here.
We did find something. There's a Frost Legion squad over there.
voy hacia allá.
I think for this one, we definitely want the flamethrower person as close as possible to these guys. In fact, I don't actually mind getting revealed on this turn, so I'm just gonna sit Rishi out there. For this engagement, concealment is unnecessary. We're literally just gonna run out there and just start attacking them, so.
Got it!
Yeah, just sit out in the open.
Poniéndome en guardia. Got it covered.
Hopefully we get caught. I want them to be as close to us as possible. Either they walk towards us or they ran away from us. That's annoying. Really wanted them to be closer to us. I heard something smashing through the windows on this side. We have to decide now. We could also try running past everything and just trying to stealth out of this entire place. The problem with doing that is there's a high risk of just
moving to position,
possibly fighting everything on the map at the same time. That risk is always going to be there if we do it this way.
Enemy patrol on the move.
1, 2, 3, 4. Plus something else over here.
Watch your step.
Ya me ocupo.
Got it!
The biggest issue is visibility. Having him keep up with the squad and the fact that he's really easy to detect can get kind of bad. Seems to be implying that there's something down there. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run up with Rishi. If we don't get caught by some miracle, then we'll just sneak. But if we do get caught, we fight. Oh, that's what caught us. Interesting. Watch all of those be faceless.
The contest begins.
Well, now lovely. The surprise faceless ambush. Okay, I always need a recap on this. Do the faceless count towards enemies on the mission? So if the mission said that there was going to be 10 to 12, does that mean the faceless count towards the 10 to 12? I know there's a faceless back here. I need to like see it though. Oh, what is this guy doing up there? Oh, he's taking the cheeky positions there. This frost purifier, he's a main character.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had
You gotta
some
watch
means
out.
of
He's a main
containment.
character.
Don't even think about it.
Oh my god. This turn is just being so damn weird. I love it.
Got it!
Rishi, come back. I need you to charge up your focus and everything. Can you max roll this guy? Aww. No, okay, thank you for that.
They arrive with wind.
So this does not count towards the enemies that are on the mission. So we have to subtract 1 from all the enemies that we've seen. Somebody's getting stunned by that drone, fortunately. How much damage is his hand cannon? 5 to 6. If I can get the crit, that will kill it off. Faceless dead.
Target eliminated. Heads down!
And let's start building up hand cannon kills on this person.
On your order.
Alright, slightly DM. You know what to do. Quick bonus. I think Rishi's getting stunned. Oh my god, there was more. Oh my goodness. They're just having a nice little party here. They're like, oh man. They're just like friends that are out for like a talk and everything. And then out of nowhere, they're just, one of their friends is like, hey guys, want to see me do a really cool trick? Oh yeah, sure, John, what is it? Immediately transforms their faceless in front of them, and they're like, oh god, what the hell? Oh, I went for Jane Kelly. Damn it. Did you guys know that there's only drones on this mission, apparently? This is a drone-only mission.
Alright. You're still gonna die.
Alright, decent damage there.
Ya voy. Tengo el material.
Finish it up.
Esto parece valioso. ¿Mejor así?
Surplus.
I know there's a drone
rare
up
and
there that
wonderful
needs to be
thing.
dealt with. We also have Rishi here. This should be okay
On the
for now.
move. Scanning.
How many enemies have we killed? Oh, Viper, hi.
Brigand.
Hello. Alright, how do we do this turn? You know, a rocket up there wouldn't be too bad if we could actually land it.
¿Qué hay ahí?
You know, I'm feeling that. Alright, I'm feeling that. We'll probably do that. I can also bolt. Oh, there's a rocket here. I should not be standing still in the middle of a bunch of enemies. Yeah, we should not be standing here in the middle like this. We need to figure out some way to get around that rocketeer, otherwise we're gonna have a really bad time.
I was never here.
That rocketeer is such a problem. 5 to 6 plus 4 crit damage. We can do a lot of damage to the faceless this way. I can swap with the rocketeer. So there's currently 11 enemies that we found. 2 of them were faceless, so there's actually another group of enemies out there. Something to keep in mind. I really don't want to get exploded by the rocketeer, though. Really, really badly don't want to get exploded by the rocketeer. Maybe I leave the faceless here. Is that a plan? I don't think so, no. I can only kill one trooper with this shot, and it's not a bad shot too. Like, killing that trooper is not a bad option. But I really, really badly need to make sure that this rocketeer doesn't get to do rocketeer things to us.
Yes, sir.
Box more stuff out there. I can either... Okay, that's the last group of enemies at least, so that's good. I can either swap with this guy. That's one option. Swapping with him isn't too bad. I might do that, actually. Swap with him and stun him. And then you and Rishi take care of this guy, and this guy can blow up that fellow up there. Okay, that's not the worst plan. Excellent hit. As long as you get a crit, you should be able to finish him. Alright, how do I ensure that he goes down?
Okay.
It's from here with handgun? Not insured, but it's a high chance. Good.
Target neutralized. Me.
Another guy downed. She shields up. Jane Kelly's in a bit of trouble. Not much I can do about that though. Shields up for you. And swap-a-ronies with this guy. And he gets done. Good. You're alright, buddy. You're alright.
This is bad. Real bad.
Hey, Labau, we're immune. Keep it up, Advent. Keep it up. Overwatch from the sectoid. And the Frostroid is overwatching down there. Gonna try and taser our technical. Good miss. I needed the technical for the burn against the snake, actually. Okay, unfortunately I can't jump out this window over here, which is what I really wanted to do. Jane Kelly needs to get up to that observer somehow. We need some way of taking care of the sectoid eventually. This is safe, this won't trigger the Overwatch yet. Remove this guy from the game, please. Removed.
Hostile target down.
If Rishi wants to chop, can she chop from this angle here? He can. So I'm actually allowed to fire off a bolt here. I guess I just bolt the snake. We do need to kill it. Alright, Reed has been released, and Reed can actually tank for us now. Rishi can also tank for us too, depending on who we want to actually take this move. I think we'll have Rishi tank the hit from Desectoid. She's got shielding also. Bit of damage on the Viper. Good stuff. Not dead yet though. It'll be dead in just a bit.
Menace 1-5. Remember, we're here to capture the VIP if possible. Knock them out and bring them in.
Okay, this entire squad is very tanky, so that's really nice. I need to get up to that guy to be able to kill him, and I also want to kill off this drone. Do we kill the drone now, or do we just run straight at the observer? That's a good question. I'm not actually sure what the right choice is here. I think the right choice is to move up so we can kill the Viper. This Viper is unpredictable now that it won't just bind the person next to it. The Rishi AI changes on the Viper is so good. Very interactive now. And we'll just attempt to kill this thing with Jane Kelly here. Bit of damage. Finish it up. I don't want another person getting stunned. Stuns are just super annoying. I hate stuns so much. I'm gonna sit you out in the open versus the sectoid. That way the sectoid is more likely to just shoot you. And then we're just gonna shield you up. Start blasting this guy.
We're still gonna die. Taking heavy fire, baby. Taking heavy fire.
Hang in there, Reed. You can do it. Reed doesn't give a fuck. I love having this team of people that just don't care. It's so nice. Alright, get up here with Jane Kelly. Next round, you can run up and kill off the Observer. Well, try to get him named at least. Who would I rather chop? The droid or the sectoid? I think I just want things to be dead. So if I just want things to be dead, I should just be moving to these little flanks over here. Get little bits of damage wherever you can. Make it so that when we finally hit them, it'll be one-shot kills. If possible, that is. The VIP is up there. Reinforcements are incoming. I'm gonna throw a rocket this way. Very tragic for that lady down that corner. He was probably a faceless anyways. Okay, and then we can take care of this guy. As long as all the people's shields are the ones that are exposed, they should waste their actions shooting at the shield people.
They can be beaten.
All right.
Yeah, you ain't so tough now.
And here comes some more reinforcements. This mission is such a nightmare. Imagine we didn't have the all-star team with us. We'd be struggling so hard. Glad we brought the strongest team available. And this guy keeps running back, that little shit. He's finding ways to stall out this mission really well, actually. Like, he's really, really good at stalling out these missions. He won't get away from Rishi, though. It's alright. Their defensive AI makes them so much harder to kill. I love it. Alright, Sentry, Lancer. I'm gonna have you take care of the Sentry.
Moving to position.
Someone else definitely needs to turn around and kill the Lancer for us.
Hostile terminated.
We do have a flamethrower here, so I'm probably gonna make use of that somehow. I hit both. Oh, I can hit both. Okay, never mind. Things are just gonna be easy. Excellent. Alright then. If that's the case, we should be clear now. Let's send Reed up here to take care of that fellow, and Jane Kelly will just run back here and just finish off Mr. Lancer. Almost finish off Mr. Lancer. What are you gonna do, Sectoid Observer? Yeah, that's right. Run like a little bitch. Dead.
Did he foresee his own demise?
Impressive.
Alright, evac is right here. Let's get ready to go home.
These paths once.
We had to fight so many enemies on this mission. Oh, little VIP.
Got it.
Status confirmed. Target package
It always
in
sounds like they
custody.
died from that.
I'm all over it.
I don't know why they didn't have like an extra little voice line for them to just go oof or something. They don't even need a noise because technically they're just getting knocked out.
Out of the way, coming through.
Stepping off.
Hey, the VIP is ours though. So that's
Onward,
good.
while there is still time.
Go, go, go.
Allez, boy.
This squad really did well.
Seeking fortune and glory.
And we have reinforcements dropping in still. Disgusting.
Come on, we gotta haul
This is fire.
Now, before we
VIP
leave,
is secure.
where's my bounty hunter? You have one more charge of hand cannon, so I do actually want to try and give you that kill. I'm gonna wait for the reinforcements to drop in. If they're too far away, we won't stick around though.
Great adversity has a beauty.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Why don't you just kill the VIP? You get a little reward for capturing them, right? If we have to kill them, because the mission got too tough, then yes, I would just end them. But in this case, I don't think we're in that much of a situation that we have to end them immediately. Finally off work for the day. 10-hour days are rough. Oh, that does sound rough, O'Donnell. So that's just how it is in the engineering world. Ah, you're an engineer, huh? What kind of engineering do you do?
Suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed.
Live capture is always worth more, yes. Unless you're about to die, then the alternative is better. But in this case, we weren't about to die. We had our A-team on the job here. Also, that went better than expected. It did go pretty good. It went very, very well, in fact.
One by one, we're evening up the score, Commander. Good
Alright,
work
let's get
out
some
there.
rank ups here. Alright, I never looked at the Bounty Hunter cutscene. And you guys get to see it. You guys know that the Quilava's the real Bounty Hunter? This guy's just along for the ride, but it's like Ratatouille, where the Quilava's just kind of like pulling his head around. He's like, shoot that guy in the face, kill that guy, do it, kill him. And he's just like, okay. People keep telling me to go the bottom row, but I refuse to go bottom row until I finally finish playing top row, or middle row. Once I finish playing a run with middle row, then I'll go bottom row. Finally got a soul shot on Rishi. This is where she really takes off. Jane Kelly, we have two options with you. We can give you Lightfoot for even more blinding mobility, or I can just give you Sixth Sense like a normal person would, and make you immune to explosives from purifiers. I think this is the better option, so I'm gonna take this one. This one will actually keep you alive and stuff. Alright, VIP, welcome back to XCOM HQ. Now, it might be tempting to start training up an officer, but we got an important mission to be done here.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
Get the network tower done. Maybe we don't finish a run because we go middle row, though. You know, you bring up an excellent point. Aw, he's tired, but I wanted him on this mission. Honestly, the Seer will probably do really well on this type of mission. We'll bring the Seer. Danny, here you are. You know, the Seer actually moves really damn fast. I think this team should be okay. What I'm most scared of happening is we get revealed early and we can't get to the objective on time. But this guy with his stealthing capabilities should be able to run to the objective even if we don't get a chance to sneak straight up to the target. I want a lot of nanoscale vests on these guys because nanoscale vests are really good. In terms of weapons, can we finally get some upgrades? We do get the alloy sword. That's a big upgrade for Jane Kelly. Let's do that. We can pick up the laser pistol, which will cost us another point of Illyrium. I think that's also worth. Her big iron is now a big laser. Alright, that should be good. To be fair, I play middle row also. I'm sure squad side is superior, but middle row is more fun and plays into the special ability more. Exactly, right? That's kind of their whole thing, their whole shtick. You gotta play with it. Not that you have to, but it just feels so good to play with it. I feel like I should have more grenades on the team, but I kind of want to have like med kits so that we can survive. Actually, no, grenade will help me kill groups of enemies better. I'm a huge medkit stan, but I do feel like I should have some grenades. But we have a rocket with you, so that's technically fine. I think it's fine, we'll just stick with this. Maybe I'll let you carry a rocket launcher, how's that? Civil engineering? Specifically water/wastewater. Oh, that's cool.
I have glimpsed the power.
When you say like water and wastewater, you mean like at a water treatment plant?
Intent or not, this entity is cut of the gods' own cloth. It is as they are, a power beyond perception. I cannot judge our fate, but it is assuredly intertwined with the void that approaches.
I'm gonna start scanning over here. Continue looking for more missions down in this area here. Once we get enough intel, we can finally make contact with a new place, hopefully. I'd also like to just start liberating this spot, if possible. This is down to extremely light with vulnerable. I should probably just launch this right now, just so I can get this team back. Correct, also distribution like water mains. Oh, okay. You know, when I was in high school, in my AP environmental class, we took a field trip to a water treatment plant. And the worst part was like the sewage smell from certain places in there. And in like the final part of the field trip, they're like, here, we're gonna show you guys all like the cake that we make, which is like it literally just looks like shit that they pulled out of the sewers, but it was like some stuff that's like filtered out of the water or something, and I was just like gagging because I could not take the smell even from like far away. I was like, oh god, this smells horrible. My stats are so good. You do have pretty good stats on your character, actually. Don't need medkits, just don't get hit. Easy, Commander. If only it were so easy. But Beyond Legendary is tough enough to Alpha Strike that I do end up taking hits. So unfortunately, it is not so easy to not take damage. Having a medkit on everyone just makes it so that we can help ourselves up when we get hit. If I ever get hit by like, let's say a gas grenade or something, just being able to cure that is really, really helpful. Also, with the new abilities that are implemented into medkits, you can actually resuscitate people who are disoriented. So there's a lot of benefits to being able to just have a medkit and just use that on yourself right away.
We've been picking up unusual readings coming from this area.
Especially with the way I
Our
play
recon
and just
team
having
has
people
confirmed
stand
that
out in the
Advent is
open.
now operating some sort of massive psionic transmitter nearby. Shen and Taigen agree. If we destroy the transmitter while it's still connected to Advent's network, their operations across this entire region could be crippled.
Let's go cripple their region.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint on using explosives.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Their intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their link system. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Commander!
Let's get crazy.
I don't want to fight, Eddie.
Let's just get this thing to spread out a bit. Probably just have Ladonal stab the drone because Ladonal truly is the drone hunter. Do I care about getting revealed by this drone? Maybe sort of.
My what a rather unfriendly beast we have here.
Yeah, I think we just kill the drone so we don't have to worry about the timer. Here, Bob, we'll run you forward. Drone will come up to one of us over here. And we can just finish it off. In fact, we'll have O'Donnell give it a couple of lovely taps. Oh my god! Alright, O'Donnell, I'll fulfill your request of being nicknamed the Drone Hunter, because that seems to be what you are.
Claro que sí.
One down.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Didn't like having to burn my concealment on a drone.
Shall we investigate?
But what can we do? Destroyed. Everyone else just keep on moving up. I'll throw out the evac when we get maybe a little bit closer. It feels a bit too early to throw it. Maybe I'll throw it.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Another group of enemies right up there. Hello! Pistol to the face. 4 damage even. Through armor, wow. That was a big hit. Unfortunately, that guy's not standing next to the car, otherwise we would have had a slightly easier time getting to him. This guy is also immune to explosives, so that's something else to keep in mind. We can improvise a gas grenade, or we can just throw a standard rocket. A rocket down here would probably end that guy's life. I can also come up to here and try to flamethrower, but they're all in cover right now, so I won't be able to hit them.
And in your world, you put as many or as few as you want.
That rocket was kinda useless. Just a little bit.
I'm on it!
Xanoist is going to assist us in deleting this fellow. Nice work to Xanoist. A few more guys down here.
Terminated.
How'd we get to those last 2 guys? Ladonnell's main issue right now is that Ladonnell tends to not have enough mobility to reach the targets that we want them to reach. I can use the guillotine on someone, but I have to make sure that he's lowered enough that I can actually get the kill. The shield bash is okay, I guess I'll use that for now. Big damage, not bad. If I could hit him with a little bit more damage, I think this can be near guaranteed. Just need 2 more damage. We can't get 2 damage on him though, can we? I could shoot this guy, but he won't die no matter what. I should instead try to hit this guy with a shot, and if I do hit him, then we can go for the guillotine. Nice try. I can still go for it, but I'll take damage if I do, and I fail.
Desde luego.
Executioner's having a bit of a trouble. This is what I was afraid of with the Executioner. I was afraid that he wouldn't be able to get actions off here. We can take the lethal injection and use on that, so that's good. And it.
El blanco sigue en pie.
Yeah, we got 1 disoriented biotrooper. I made sure to disorient this guy, so at the very least he wouldn't be able to use his gas grenade. Now then, if we can get past that Overwatch, I think we'll be in a good spot. Let me figure out how we're gonna do that. Gonna activate our guard and just beat up this fellow first. Run past that overlord with guard active. Nice disorient. Mostly just to remove the shielding. Now then, everyone else come over here. Let's finish off these fellows. Come thrower from the sides. He is in a very flankable position now. Beautiful. He'll die from that. And finally, we're gonna bring
On the move!
Xanoist up here on the sides. He's kind of hard to kill, because he still has a ton of HP, even though, very hard enemy to kill, at least this early on it is. Ladonal can only reach this guy. Can my Executioner reach this guy? You can. There's a decent chance that you can get the kill, so let's try it out. Riddle Mox, get him! Or do nothing. I can't kill him! If I get a superior mobility PCS, I'm definitely giving that to Ladonal when I get the chance. He's gonna do some damage to us. That's fine. Oh no, he dashed away. Interesting. Chose not to go for the kill. Very curious.
Moving to position.
What is that? Ooh, an Advent Sorcerer. Spooky. And Pathfinder. The Pathfinder's a pain in the ass, kind of.
No hay problema.
We can take care of the Pathfinder with a grenade. He's standing right next to a vehicle. As long as the grenade lands on the vehicle, he should die from it. Nice. What the? Somehow we're getting revealed from throwing grenades at pieces of cover that don't interact with them. I don't know what's going on with that, but something's going on with that. Is that cover? Alright, you can't really do anything right now, Ladonal, but you can at least destroy this thing while still being in cover, so I'm gonna let you do that. It'll also buy us just a little bit more time. Please kill this guy.
Hostile target down. Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Alright, now how do we take care of this stuff up here? There's a sectoid down there. There's a cursed trooper over here. I actually have a pretty decent chance at killing this guy if I decide to go for it. Or I can try to disorient the Sidewinder and prevent it from getting a chance to do things to us. Bob Ross is really falling by on the team right now, so I do need to run him all the way up. I'll get up here. This team is kind of having trouble keeping up with our frontliners. Do I just try to kill something? Do I try to disorient? I'm kind of scared of this Viper. It does a lot of damage. And it has high mobility, so it can easily get to flanks that we don't want it to be at. I think we go for the Viper. If I don't go for the Viper, I think I'm going to regret it. Yeah, that disorient's going to help out a lot. Advent Sorcerer doing sorcerer things.
Help! Help! Someone help!
Panic and chill. And a Deathly Marionette all at once. Jeez. Calm down, Advent Sorcerer. He gets to dance when he kills his own friend. That's really funny. Hang there, Loki. You got this. Nice job to Ladonal. Okay, Okay, Loki's taking a bit of HP damage, but after this turn, I think we're good. Alright, how do we take care of the enemies around here? I think we'll start by getting this flank on the Advent Sorcerer.
Okay.
That should be a good one. Bob, do what you can. Can you get the Viper and this guy? You can try to get the Viper, but the main hit is on the Sorcerer. Missed on the Viper, that's fine. It was kind of entrenched in a really tough spot to get. Let me delete the Sectoid because I can. Ladonal's mobility kind of sucks, but when Ladonal gets up to you, you're pretty much dead in one shot. He's got to find ways to deliver the payload. I need to stop that guy from doing his thing, and I need to kill off the Sidewinder, but I only have 2 more actions, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this.
Oh, look! My shoe's untied.
I kind of don't want to take more damage from the Sidewinder. The Sidewinder is kind of spooky. What if I fail to kill it? If I fail to kill it, will that be a problem? Maybe. That 4 to 7 damage, I really don't want that being inflicted on me. How much damage do you do? 3? I think I have to leave the zombie alive, actually. I don't want to, but I have to.
What a discovery! The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Look! I found a key!
The Executioner's struggling. What do I do with the Executioner? Maybe I make it your job to run and grab the objective. That might be the right way to play this.
De acuerdo.
Someone else also needs to pick up that loot next round. Are there any easy ways to increase a soldier's mobility? Mostly from a item called the Ultralight Vest. It's pretty rare though, because you have to get Pathfinder corpses for it. But superior mobility is the other thing that you can use. No, not the Night Terrors. Good resist.
Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter.
Bradford,
this is our
I know.
last chance.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Yeah, let's have you quickly pick this up. There we go.
The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are
Can we
still
also get a
working
new
to
evac
isolate
zone
the
out here?
transmitter.
I don't want to run back to the
Eliminate
first
any
one.
remaining
I just kinda
hostiles
wanna
before they cut it off.
be here and
This
do
is
the things I
Firebrand.
can do.
Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Bye-bye, Advent Sorcerer. Grazed. Oh yeah, quote, grazed. Grazed for all of your life. Yep, just grazed off his head.
On your order.
O'Donnell here just cutting people's heads off with a rusty knife. The message says grazed, but he did more damage than most soldiers will ever do with a gun.
Let's just follow Ed.
Ya voy.
Okay, as we keep playing with Praetor Mox and the Executioner, if we really just find that the Executioner isn't pulling its own weight, we can turn Praetor Mox into a robot. That way Praetor Mox can be relevant to the campaign.
Looks like you're deep in the woods there. I hope you brought your compass. You may get lost.
We are all here at evac, so we don't have to worry too much here.
Let's rock! Copy that, Loudmouth.
Now you have to make a big decision.
This mission never made sense to me. I feel like this is a mission where logic was just thrown out of the windows to ensure that the gameplay made sense. But why would the transmitter no longer be connected just because we planted a bomb on it? Maybe there's like a disruptor on the bomb that we planted. Maybe that's why.
Uh-oh, a gun.
Cover the flanks! This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Do was horrible, and look what they did to my shirt.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Alright, another good mission. So far things are going according to plan. Nothing horribly wrong happening so far. Maybe the bigger question is why plant a super important transmitter in a McDonald's down the street? They saw what happened on Gatecrasher, where the commander was just plucked out of a super secret facility. So they were just like, you know what?
Even now,
instead of putting all our stuff in super secret important facilities, let's just put it in like freaking
plotting
Wendy's.
to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elders' love for us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
They can't find out our secrets if we don't have any.
This time, Commander. They won't forget it.
Okay, let me go back to base and check out your perks. Bob over here. I think I said I was just gonna do some sort of chem thrower build. Okay, what do you do? You're gonna be doing the sawed-off shotgun middle row build. So, either Thousands to Go or Rupture, Rapid Fire, Implacable, None Shall Pass, Scrap Metal, Pump Action, and probably Close and Personal. And you're just gonna be running around killing things with your shotgun or your other shotgun. In terms of side perks down here, this is actually a pretty good side row, and especially because you got access to double time. Want to take a look though at what else this class can get. This class can actually get Sentinel. You could do a really fun Overwatch build if you wanted to. They also get Predator too. It's quite expensive, but if you ever get Sentinel with like a decent aim, you can run Rapid Reaction Sentinel and Cool Under Pressure and just kill a bunch of stuff with that. Dedication is kind of important for a sawed-off shotgun build. I might just re-roll until I get Dedication and just pick that. Very powerful soldier though, I think. Killing organic enemies with your sawed-off shotgun has a 50% chance to panic other organic enemies within 10 tiles. I think ideally for this soldier you'd pick these two perks. Getting those two would be quite good. I just want to take a look at what other things you might have. Run and gun is also really good. If you pick up run and gun, that's excellent. You can learn shotgun finesse? I didn't know you could learn shotgun finesse. I think I'd rather go for shotgun finesse actually. What's this? Killing a panicked or disoriented enemy with your sawed-off shotgun refunds 1 action point. Well, that's interesting. Implacable plus Ruthless can do some really fun things. If I had infinite combat intelligence, I would just reset until I got this one and that other perk for the sawed-off shotgun. Firing the sawed-off shotgun no longer ends the turn. There's a lot of really fun combos you could do with this person. Just a shame that we don't have enough AP points to learn everything. We're gonna go for like a budget build, probably something that just lets you run Overwatch. That's the important thing. This one that panics things on a 50% chance is really, really good though. If I were to pick, I would say Dedication and that other thing should be perfect. Shotgun Finesse is also pretty fun. I have to decide between Shotgun Finesse and the Panic ability. I think I kind of want to go with the theme of mobility though and just give that guy Shotgun Finesse. Let's go Shotgun Finesse and Dedication if we can get those two together. This person can actually learn The perk that makes you immune to explosives. That's pretty cool. Oh, is that it? No, not it. This is pretty good too, though. Brutality and dedication. But I really want the mobility. I want to play with mobility stacking. I like mobility stacking perks. They're funny. I want the fastest shotgunner of all time. We got the shotgun finesse, but not dedication. Dedication also gives +2 mobility, which is why I really badly want both of those together. Yeah, this thing gives +2 mobility when you activate it. I really want to play with that. Come on. Let me have it. Pretty please. That's not bad either. No, I want maximum mobility. You can't stop me. It's my dream to have the fastest super soldier. You know, this isn't maximum mobility stat, but this technically gives you more movement with double time. Fine, we'll play with this. Also, you get combat fitness if I have the extra points to spare. Fine, we'll go with this one. Shotgun finesse is going to give you another 3 points of mobility. This is -2, so it's 16 plus 3, so that's 9. Plus this 1. That's like 20 points of mobility while holding a shotgun. That's incredibly good. Alright, Xanos, we're going to make you so damn fast. I'm going to run around with that shotgun and just kill everything. Though we run with sawn-off and shotgun? That's right. You have to use every type of shotgun available to that soldier.
My siblings have lost sight of their purpose, for they are easily swayed by their own
This one is stuck at very light, and there's going to be
misguided
experimental armor field
judgments.
testing.
Through their faults, I will shine as the Elder's true chosen, the rightful heir to their throne, an uncontested ruler of the new world that awaits.
Is the stream okay? It says that YouTube is down right now. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Oh, is the YouTube side of things dying? Hopefully it's not dying too hard. Okay, I think we're going to probably boost this. No data, the stream will end shortly unless you restart it in your streaming software. Alright, let's try restarting it real quick. Let's see if that helps out YouTube. If not though, then there's not much I can do right now. Here's what I'll do then.